Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. We got we got some fun new intro thing today, and we also have new tokens based on Allie Briggs Art's new drawing of us. She plays with us and she does art, so go check her out on her stream and commission her to do her own character art because it's great. But anyway, this is the Dorkvision stream. You can watch this stream every Sunday night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, and you can watch our sister stream over on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. It's a different group of people going through the Undermountain. But this time, figure out what happened last time on the Dorkvision stream. This time, last time.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, sorry. So, a lot of stuff happened. You guys fell into a pit of bones where you were confronted by various skeletal tanks that came after you guys. Eventually, it was revealed that this death tyrant named Robosso Calavac is apparently in charge of this whole thing, and is just chasing you down with his various necromechanical, like, add-ons.
Bullshit.
His bullshit, yes. And right now you guys are being chased by his dragoon form in a big, bony loop tunnel. And Boomcrash has just been subjected to a Cone of Cold spell, which last time we thought froze her, but apparently we forgot, and I went back to check, but apparently we forgot that she had a death ward on her. So, she's actually not petrified, and is alive with 1 hit point. So, a little bit of a retcon, but that's fine. It was getting late last time. But we still have the initiative order, so we can actually hop right back into things. I believe
We're right in the middle of a boss fight, video game style.
Yes.
I love this music.
Yes, this is the Loop Hero music. I love it.
Yeah.
So Mao. Boomcrash has just been suggested to a frozen thingy. Maybe it like froze her feet or something, so she wasn't able to move away right away.
Covered in frost. Snow.
She's just barely moving, protected by Amon's spell. Thrazir has just dimension doored you over here to assist. What will you do?
I'm gonna attack the nearest thing I can see.
Alright, there is a wall of force in between you and him, and he is floating.
How high up?
So, this chamber is not very tall compared to the previous chambers that were like 80 feet tall. This one is more like 40 feet high, and he himself is lingering towards the top of that. And he himself is, let's just, he's about 30 feet high, so I guess he's about 10 feet above the ground.
Oh, so can I try and grab at his feet and climb up?
You can try and grab at his feet, although they're more like claws that are meant for grabbing people. But you can easily crawl under this wall of force, because the wall of force is like floating in front of his death chariot part to protect himself. His little eye stalk baubles are like dangling above it.
I do definitely want to get closer, because I do not have the bow currently.
Where's the bow?
Amon has
Amon
it.
has it.
Oh.
He picked it up when she dropped it.
She keeps on doing that. She should stop doing that.
But you can also use the bow.
Ew, no.
Ew.
Get that shit out of here.
I really hoped that I had the Gem of Brilliance, but I don't have it on me at the moment. Fuck. Ooh. It might not work. I have one more distilled Other. The gas. The poison gas.
Do what your character would do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. I'm gonna chuck it on top of, like,
let's fucking go.
his face.
Right, you chuck the Other fumes up towards his face. You puny little tiefling! You think you're... And then this like little gas sort of explodes in front of his soul-filled rib cage, and he just like stares blankly at you. He's not coughing or anything. He just looks down and says, I forewent poisons long ago, child.
Does it at least block his vision a little bit?
It does not. He's quite undead skeleton man.
Well, I guess I'm gonna bonus action hide underneath him.
Alright, there's not too much space to hide down there. I guess maybe you could hide from him himself. You
Yeah.
can't really hide from his machine.
No.
Okay, so you can bonus action hide from at least his gaze.
Is the ground rough terrain or not?
Here it is not.
Yeah, I thought so. I got confused for a sec.
So that's my full 30 feet right there, underneath.
Okay. And what is your stealth check?
Fucking awesome.
That's fair. Let's see if it
He is one of the few creatures that might actually be able to do it.
Yeah, he has plus 12, so he got a negative... He got a 1, so he only got a 13. What the... My one blind spot! You'll pay for this! Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Amon, up here in Northtown. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna have to go to Southtown.
Where'd everyone go?
Well, Thrazir teleported away with Mao.
The last time I saw anyone was people were heading down there.
Yeah,
So
Dusk Flicker headed down that way with Boom Crash on their
Yeah.
back.
I'm like, oh shit, wait, yeah, my horse is down. Wait, if the horse was the horse paralyzed?
I don't have a
yeah,
token
horse-
marker on it, but I believe that was what happened.
It was
Yeah,
paralyzed, right?
Just
Can it
paralyzed.
still talk to me? In the head?
Hmm.
Okay, so that's the extent that I can go as an action with the dashing and everything. So move on with the next turn.
Alright, oh, with the dash?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can only move. I can only move like 80 feet. Eight
Paralyzed people can't move, speak. It doesn't say telepathically.
Yeah, I
So-
guess what I'm saying is I'd be able to tell that a horse went down. Would the horse be able to give me a gist of what they've seen?
Mao is hiding underneath the creature. Boom Crash is just clinging to life. Forget me, Master.
I'm coming! Just
Alright,
keep me up to date.
Amon trudges through the thin pile of bones on the floor and rushes around the loop. Meanwhile, it is the arm cannon's turn, which is going to stretch around the wall, and yeah, this is a highly intelligent creature. I think he's going to try and put Boom Crash down so that it requires your attention. Take this! Alright.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I
I'm
think
down.
it does. The skeletons inside of his arm cannon all toss each other a cannonball that flies towards Boom Crash with lightning speed and slams into her, knocking her unconscious and dying. I got some different icons, so here's one for bleeding out.
Is that just a hand trying to pick up a puddle?
Sure. Or it's a hand that's got blood dripping from it.
Okay.
Right, it is his pincer's turn. These are the things that can see you, Mao. They are going to, at Robosso's command, get that tiefling! One of them reaches out to grapple for you, Mao, for an 18.
That technically hits.
Right, you take 12 piercing, and then become grappled. Hard time. There you go. We got a little grappled icon. Alright.
I'm gonna use a reaction.
What is your reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. The pincers grab onto you, and then a burst of fire emanates from you as your eyes flare. And it's going to need to make a dex save. It does have magic resistance. His parts do. He does not. He fails, so it does take 11 fire damage. He doesn't seem to feel it, but it is damaging the device. And yeah, it's got another action. What is the range on this bad boy? I don't think he can grab Boom Crash, but I don't think he'd need to anyway. He's just going to grasp at Mao, but not grapple you with the other pincer. It starts ripping and tearing at you with its dragon claw-like talons, and I believe that hits you for 7 piercing. I'm just gonna put you down here.
Mhm.
Alright, it is the freeze thrower's turn. This does have plenty of range. Oh no. Well, looks like a round has passed. It is going to blast out a cone of cold.
To who?
What the dinosaurs?
The Pegasus dying on the floor.
So,
That was needless. I shouldn't have even bothered with that. Alright. It blasted out towards Boomcrash and Thrazier
That's just rude.
for 48 cold damage. Which,
Oh Jesus Christ!
this time, does petrify Boomcrash.
Oh, okay.
So they're not bleeding.
Actually, yeah, they're not bleeding out. It's like it's cauterized to bleeding somehow. But just
So,
yeah,
so as long as Boomcrash
So-
isn't shattered, she's safe for now.
Weirdly, maybe.
yeah. I mean, it's a suspended animation. You know what this is? You know what this is? It's Zonia's hourglass.
It's
Think of it
Azonia's. What is the other item? The frozen tomb? Entomb?
Yeah,
Lysandra?
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
Thrazier, though, is going to need to make a constitution saving throw.
I like how we're like, yay, we retconned. Boom Crash isn't frozen. No, Boom Crash is frozen.
Another
And then
turn went
immediately
by.
just a laser turns.
I,
and-
Yeah.
I thought Mal came to save Boomcrash, but I guess she came to distract the
I was
pincers.
hoping to go and kill like the thing, or at least a big portion of the thing.
Thrazier's taking full damage.
Hopefully he isn't dead.
He's not. He's at half now. About. Ooh, this is chillier than that time. When was that bit of brain freeze?
Uh-huh.
Lair actions. Good. You're not gonna believe this.
Don't.
There's another fucking hedgehog.
It's not a hedgehog. No. No. This is a special one. Special. Let's see, 120 foot range. Where is that?
If I see that hedgehog one more time,
Interesting. You can put it
Now
there.
you know
Here's-
how.
Chill out, Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you know how Robotnik feels.
Alright. From the ground, a tank arises between Amon and Zumasu. It begins sparkling with blue electricity.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The pain wheel is
Damn
back.
it.
Oh, that's the worst one.
That's why it only spawns one.
We just have to get out of.
It's going to rotate clockwise. Ooh, that was weird. Which weirdly doesn't hit anybody.
No.
thank you.
Clockwise. Yeah.
No. It actually, technically, that's not the way. It's going to start its beams like this, and then next turn it will do its thing. I need to add it to the initiative. Derp.
So move first.
I.
Yeah. Get out of its way.
Descending order. Okay. Get back.
I might have to
where
deal
we
with this
actually
before I can help you guys.
Or you can just walk in a. It's just a loop. You can go the other loop.
Okay, it looks like
Bro.
it is Thrazier's turn. He... Okay, hold on. Can he cure petrification right now?
If he has
Greater
Um,
Resto.
no, I think
Lester
Lester
can.
Lester can as well.
I don't know about that.
Let me check.
Either way, he does not have a Greater Resto item, because I don't think that I made that item exist for this custom class.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That would be
It's
so,
greater.
yeah, it is greater.
Okay. Then unfortunately, I don't think that there's much that he can do about Boomcrash right now. He might just want to get her out of there, in case he tries to smash it or some shit.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty legit.
Yeah,
The smashing.
he does have more
Frozen door.
dimension doors. He's gonna try and teleport back to where he was with Boomcrash. Can he do any bonus actions first? He's going to distract the thing and give Mao advantage on her next attack with his bonus help action.
Oh, cool.
He throws like a little shiny in front of Robosso. Get that thing out of my face! How is that in all of my eyes? You snooze, you lose. And Thrasier is going to Dimension Door. And he's going to teleport. Whee! Up near Zumasu. I'm back. I got Boom Crash.
I kind of like give him a shock face, like, bad location, and then I kind of do a quick like head turn to the pain wheel.
Oh, it's all terrible, isn't it?
It kinda is.
Okay, he has 8 spell points left. Zumasu, it is your turn.
God, okay, him actually teleporting here means I kind of want to. Fuck. All right, DM discretion. Would I be able to? Okay, we've established you can climb on top of the pain wheel, right?
It's going to be the same effect as if you're trying to jump over the beam, because the beam kind of includes the space where the tank is.
Okay, but this is where the DM discretion comes in. It's slightly above my distance, but I have some shenanigans I can pull because of my shoes. Can I do a wall run and jump the last 5 feet?
You technically can't jump beyond your movement speed, or else it,
Okay.
like, waits until the next round. But in the name
Okay.
of coolness, I can also just say that you can do that. What else do you want to do?
I want to try and jump on it to get an attack in.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
So I'll have to roll athletics checks to see if I can pull this off then.
I would say so.
Alright, let me see if I can first get there. Let's do this!
Yeah,
Okay, so-
definitely. You run along the rib cage-like wall and leap off of this spinal structure and land down onto the painwheel tank with your outstretched dwarven thrower colliding with its skeletal carapace.
Okay, attack 1.
Okay, that is going to hit for both counts. Sorry, I need to.
Okay, Thrasier,
select
get
it.
Boom Crash out of here. I'll try to take care of this thing.
This is as out of here as I can get for now.
Where's the big baddie?
He's on the other side. You have to go get him.
God dang it.
Let me calculate this damage. It is an undead. Oh, that doesn't matter here.
Do I want to smite? Actually, give me 1 second to take. I don't think I have too many spell slots left, and I might need to use them for other things.
If you recall, these things have a ton of hit points in AC.
I used almost all of my stuff hitting the other guy. I can use 1 level 2 smite. I'm going to use 1 level 2 smite because I still have some of those left.
So right now he has 32 damage. Right, you charge your axe with the lightning power of Hyronius and smash into the pain wheel for an extra 21 damage. This is, of course, different lightning damage. It's holier, so it doesn't count to its immunity. And yeah, I just want to look at this thing. Creature can attempt to jump over a beam with a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics check. Yeah, you pretty much did that, so I'm going to say you can land on the other side of it.
Sweet. And that's all I got.
Do you want to be in any particular spot within 5 feet on the other side of it?
It can move during its turn. Does it move and rotate its thing?
Yeah, it can, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
I guess where I am is fine.
Yeah, stay
Because-
up there because it's gonna rotate clockwise. So if it's gonna rotate first, and you're gonna get zapped by that. So go up.
Okay.
Yeah, go up 1, and that's the best situation. If it doesn't move around, then that's the best situation for you.
That's true. It'll make it have to move with me in account. I guess that's fine. Yep.
Right.
Hopefully I can make its DC.
Also, I suppose Thrasier did have more movement on his turn. If you pointed out that pain wheel to him, I think he would have dragged
At least
Boom
wandered
Crash
around.
down
That would
into a
make sense.
into a
Actually,
crevice.
The thing that really bothers me is the fact that I was approaching Boom Crash, and then now Brazier took Boom Crash away from me again. So,
Everything
like,
I want,
I'm
Thrasier
helping.
takes. Right.
because I could create a restoration Boom Crash.
Amon reaches
Ooh,
out a hand
yeah.
as he's about to cast a spell, and then Thrasier just poof away. Fuck!
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's-
it is a legitimate scenario because we don't want arms accidentally crushing Boom Crash either, but damn, this is annoying.
All right. It was a little off the screen, so it was hard for me to rotate, but it does rotate itself counterclockwise. After it's gonna move itself up, and it does pretty much only. Actually, from here,
It would hit that skelly wall, right?
it looks like it can hit Amon from here. Its beam, because the beam does go out to this
Yeah,
distance.
Yeah, like that wasn't a big debate.
Okay. So then I'll roll a new roll, but Zumasu and Amon make con saves.
I'm better at con at least than dexterity. This is magic based? Oh, but I think I rolled pretty well.
Oh yeah, it's definitely magic based.
Okay, inspiration.
You
I
got
will
it.
Fair enough.
I have it. I will use it.
The DC is 15. No, I shouldn't have
No.
told you that.
Well,
shouldn't have
it
told
doesn't
you that.
matter.
Right. That's gonna be 34 damage to Amon, and
Okay, my death ward pops.
17 damage to Zumasu.
I'm still standing.
Okay, Elton John.
I'm still standing.
Right, it is the Death Chariot's turn. This is the movement element of the thing. It re-ups its force field, and... Ooh. Mao is beneath it. He has to make a decision. He can't really see Amon up there, and he saw Thrazir teleport away. I think he has to, like... I think he has to back up here. Actually, he has Mao. You might as well go seek out these other interlopers. So, he's going to move... Uh-oh, I accidentally grabbed the Pegasus with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things. I also need to figure out how far he can move. He can move 40-foot fly. So that's like about there. Got it. A little bit up to compensate for the big giant orange thing. And then we rotate the wall of force. Alright, there we
Oh,
go.
hell no. Ugly's back.
Here he comes, and he's got Mao in his arms. And that's all that the chariot itself can do. But it's Robosso's turn.
Oh, fug.
He can't see Mao beneath him. He can see Amon and Zumasu. So it's Eye-Ray time.
I
Zumasu
hate
looks more healthierist, so he's gonna shoot 2 Eye-Rays at them.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh no, that's just him. That's just him doing triage for who he needs to kill first. Let's do. What is it? D10.
I hope it's...
There it is.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
Amon,
no!
Amon, fittingly, you have the Death Ray. Oh no. This is bad.
So, yeah. Am I the one getting death raid?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's not good.
Okay. I'll make a new character next week.
Do you
That
have
can-
any reactions or anything? Is there anything you can do to?
No, I don't have much in terms of reactions. I can only stop crits.
Wait, is he shooting around the wall of force?
Yeah, his little motes are like hovering above the wall of
Oh,
force.
okay,
This
okay.
is his only form where he can actually use them, because otherwise he's covered in a dome of it.
Yeah.
But with a wall, he's like putting it in front of him.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. He one of his little motes of energy pops up from behind the wall of force and fires a black beam of light towards Amon, and he tenses up, and he feels the cold clutch of Nerul grasping at him as he falls into the pile of bones beneath him.
Doesn't he make a dex save?
He can, but he's gonna take. Oh
Minimal.
no! It's no damage on a success. Make
He
a
needs to
dex
make-
save.
Ooh.
This is
He can
important.
This is important, but it's a high-ass deck save.
I've
Also, I don't have I don't have inspiration anymore.
So
So,
I'm just like, I'm fucking down.
Yeah.
okay, place your bets, people.
okay, everybody.
I'm not a betting man.
Mao's ready to scream internally.
Oh! Come on,
2020.
you rise to your feet as you see the beam did in fact miss you. It actually hit a skeleton nearby that is now blackened with necrotic damage. You look at
No,
yourself.
it
and
hit
up
one
at
of his
Robosso.
skulls.
It hit one of your. It was like it's like when a gun, like a bullet from a gun, hits like the officer's badge or something, or
Yeah.
like the flask in their pocket.
We
Except
all
it was a
shout,
whole ass
"Amon!"
skull.
That was technically a person.
Yeah,
At
it
one
targeted
time?
that person instead.
Okay, I lost my second skull. I just want to see which skull I lost.
Okay, well, let's see what other eye rays are gonna affect Zumasu. I've already confirmed my targets.
If I get hit by a fucking death ray.
It is a slowing ray. That's nice.
Well, do I have any? Okay,
Make a
do you
dex
see
save.
though?
A blue beam comes towards you. It's kind of like got a little spiral around it. It is slowly moving through the air.
I did not make it.
Did not make it. Your speed is halved for 1 minute, and you can't take reactions. You can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. You can repeat save every turn, ending it on a success. Do I have a slow icon? I never actually got. Well, let's just do this one. Little hourglass thing.
Stop one.
All right. That should make you a
God,
bit
this-
easier to hit. He goes in with his next eye ray.
Fuck
A telekinetic ray.
you. Oh shit.
I'm gonna need you to make a strength save.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I did it. It's magical. Thank God.
Okay, it's magical. He tries to shove you into the lightning bolt beam nearby, but you're able to resist it. You kind of like knock away the telekinetic beam with your shield in a show of fortitude and force.
I turned my boots on to stick onto the ground.
I got boots, bitch! I was not expecting that. Ah! He ends his turn. His eye beam, as always, is pretty much oriented wherever the wall of force is, which is quite unfortunate for Amon, as his.
So we can't heal while we're in this direction.
Yeah, I believe Amon and Zumasu are technically in the range of it because it's a cone. None of you can heal.
Oh god damn it! That is true. Okay, I gotta do
Crash.
something just.
Mooncrash is petrified. I almost said terrified. Probably.
We're all terrified.
She's stable. She's stable though.
Yeah, she's
because-
stable.
Yeah.
Even if that's not how it works, that's how I'm saying it works anyway.
Well, yeah.
Thanks,
Mao,
Jess.
you are grappled.
I can still attack while I'm grappled,
Can.
and I do have advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage on your next attack.
Stab the pincers.
A stab. Try to.
Okay, it's up for the advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. So, let me check the pincers. Yeah, they don't have as much AC, so that is going to hit
Really?
for 12 or 13 damage. You had advantage on your attack, so I believe that
You got
means
the sneak
it's
attack.
technically a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Unless grappled grants you disadvantage, but I don't think it
No,
does.
because grapple.
Grapple's
it's
different
really-
than restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not pinned or restrained.
Okay, so yeah, you can technically sneak attack while grappled. Makes sense. That
Well,
is
that's
See
just
me
like
anyway.
you angle the knife and poke them in an artery or some shit.
Alright, this turn, the pincers are disabled. You smash the grip of this thing to pieces. It is no longer grappling you, but it is still like flailing limply underneath of it. You can see souls rushing to it as if to regenerate it when its next turn comes around. What do you do?
I still want to hide like underneath them.
Okay. Then I guess you can make a bonus action and hide underneath it. Are you just dropping? Because it did let go of you.
I would like to hold on underneath, if there's like clinging to the bottom of this thing.
Okay.
Star Wars style?
Yes.
She's got a lightsaber.
Yeah. All Right then, Mao, it is your turn. Oh, also, Mao, I'm gonna need a stealth check because Robosso has boss-ass perception.
34 on the stealth.
Oh, yes. See that now.
It's okay.
It's kind of distressing that a gigantic eye can't see her.
Yeah.
You know, but
Eyes
he's
have
busy
blind
being
spots.
covered. Yeah, he's covered by all these, like, the Skelebros.
Well, I
It-
mean,
His
like,
own fault.
It only
Your
has plus
eyesight-
12. She has plus 17.
but eyes themselves have little blind spots in them. Your
True.
brain covers up the little spot.
True.
How Mao would know where those are is kind of ridiculous, but still.
How is it plus 17?
For stealth,
Yeah.
expertise.
Double the
Double the proficiency.
proficiency plus the stat. I assume is plus
Yep.
5 stage.
It's 4 and 5,
So that should be 14.
Mm,
Because you have plus 4 dexterity, plus 5 proficiency, so that's 14. What is the plus
And
3
then
coming from?
And then the
alert.
oh, do you have the feat?
I have alert, which gains plus 5 bonus to initiative, but I
Okay,
don't
that
remember.
I'm not sure what's giving you
Hey.
that plus. Yeah, I'm looking at your thing, I'm sorry.
I was like, let me go look
Oh,
at the stat. Let me look at the thing.
there just is a 3 here in the stealth thing. It's just giving you a plus 3 because I guess it's added there. Oh, yeah. There's also one for deception. It looks like when your proficiency was plus 3, you were just giving yourself plus 3 in the magic bonus.
Hmm.
I deleted it. It's better now.
Cool.
Much better.
That's still pretty high, but sorry, Mao.
Okay.
Calculate what reliable talent is
I
again.
have a question, guys. Since my turn's coming up, do I can't heal anyone. Okay. Wait, I have a
If you
question.
get behind it or move close, you could, but then you'd be
No,
in pinch
I have a
range.
The eyeball. Does it prevent me from healing or being healed?
It prevents anybody in the cone from regaining hit points.
Okay. So, okay, guys, should I teleport out or should I go for a yellow strat?
I
What do you
kinda-
mean teleport out? Teleport where?
To near, closer to where Boom Crash is, for at least for me.
I vote teleport out for now, because
Okay,
it buys more time for everybody else.
all right, then
Just be sure to avoid the pain wheel.
yeah, I'm teleporting. Like I can teleport out to like here.
Okay.
You could also teleport to next to Thrasier, which would technically be out of the pain wheels area
Yeah,
too.
those
wouldn't it?
little crevices do count as cover.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go into here. That's gotta be my action. I don't have any other thing to do with that, so
Could you try and hide? I guess for now.
Well,
that's
it's
an
bonus
Oh.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's problem. Don't worry about it. Next turn I will get Boom Crash unpetrified, and we'll go from there.
All right, I'll try and do my thing. I
Yeah.
gotta take out this tanky.
Right.
Not die to this.
It is the arm cannon's turn. The arm cannon lines up with Zumasu.
Oh
Fires.
hi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You have eyes. You don't fuck this up.
Not high enough. Can't roll against that.
A cannonball surges towards Zumasu and slams into your chest, not even breaking the shield, but breaking the shield and its barrier. Not breaking it, it's a narrative. You get hit by a cannonball and take 23 bludgeoning damage.
Get whacked.
I'm down. Stupid ass pain.
Dragon pincers regenerate at the end of their turn, but do not do anything else.
Okay.
It's the freeze thrower's turn. I believe that you have too much cover from this because it's on the wrong side of his body. So that's fun. Flare actions. Alrighty. You're not gonna believe this. That's lucky.
Oh shit! Actually, I just realized two things.
Yes.
Pegasus can still roll to get out of paralysis.
Oh yeah. On your turn, so that would have come by at some point. So
Alright.
make a new con save.
Okay, I have to go bring a Pegasus sheet. Oh god damn it, a hedgehog!
A hedgehog tank, a single hedgehog tank, starts puttering out of the wall. Okay, it's coming out of the wall.
I'm just
So
gonna drop the Pegasus so I can roll on it since it's on the side of the map I can't see. It's not the right thing.
Did you say you want me to roll for it?
Or I was just dragging it on so I could roll it. It's a Constitution save.
Yes. Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, in that case, what would you like Dusk Flicker to do?
Dust Flicker would have probably... Because that would have been the first turn. It would have probably spent the turn flying around the other side. It... I don't know if it would either try to fly around the other side or fly towards the thing, because it knows it can't attack very well.
I feel
Make
like
it
it would
fly
try
around.
and provide support.
Yeah, so I guess it would go and try and fly around. So by this point, it'd probably actually make it to where Amon is, because it can move pretty far.
It has. Does it have 90-foot movement speed? So if it dashes,
90 foot in the air, yeah.
So if it dashes, it can actually get all the way, like up here where you had put your token, your spare token.
Okay.
So on your next turn, you can then direct it as you will, because it dashed to get here,
Okay.
just barely. It could have also gotten all the way to you if you wish.
Seriously, a fucking hedgehog? Jesus.
I know. I'm
I
trying
look
to...
away for 2 minutes.
Because... Yeah, no, I think that it pretty much would have spent the first turn getting up and moving that way. It wouldn't know where I was, so it'd start moving. So the second turn, it would probably be over there. It might try to fly towards me and get me if it could. If it could make it there in one turn. So for its second turn, it'd probably be doing that.
Do you want it to get to you?
Yeah. Could it use an action to put it on me, to grab me or anything, or would it have to wait a turn?
Be like a
No,
cool
it just
Pegasus
gets
sneak
onto
dive.
the ground in front of you,
Damn it.
or it can hover just above the skeleton in front of you.
It would be hovering above the skeleton then, and then probably next turn try to grab me at least.
I believe I added the hedgehog tank. Yes, I did. Let's descending order.
Worst
Ignore
case
that.
scenario, it's gonna get targeted by guns and stuff.
Alright, it is Dusk Flicker's turn and Zumasu.
Alright. So I'm not down, so I have the parry app, so let's just see if I roll to get back up. Nope, I'm still down. I did not spontaneously wake up.
Yeah.
And Dust Flicker's gonna probably use its action to pick me up and then the other action to fly away.
Sure thing. It does so. Where would you like to go?
Probably where it's safer, so... Like here?
Sure.
Boop. It's like whinnying, like, he's down, he's down. Oh shit, I forgot about the hedgehog.
I'm
hate
safe,
that
I'm
thing.
safe! The hedgehog starts chugging towards Thrazir and boom, crash. Okay.
That's
It's Thrazir's
all
turn.
it does.
This is very bad. How can he help?
Does he have his gold stuff to make a barricade?
To make a barricade.
Rough terrain in front of the hedgehog to get it stuck.
He can, that's like a huge spell though. These
I
things
mean,
are
people put
fairly
it down.
weak. He could probably kill it?
Ooh.
Does he know about my wand and stuff? Can he fish around through my pack and grab my wand and
cat
he
wand?
uses that for attacks? No, I was thinking my glacial wand.
Oh, okay. I was
Don't
thinking
you have
cat
And there's
wand.
also the Atlas of Endless Horizons if he needs to swap out a spell slot for something else.
I can't really do that, I don't think. Fuck. Forgot he has a unicorn plushie in his inventory from the other campaign.
By the way, Dust Flicker is technically hovering right now because the ground is scary
oh, yeah,
and bad.
I'm certain of that. He's used that thing. What can he do? Sorry, I'm trying to find the most optimal thing that he can try and do in this situation.
Because he doesn't want to die either.
He has one more healing item. As a Dominate, he can give somebody 30 HP with an aid item. So he could do that. Which would technically help.
You can't telekinesis that thing at like the chariot, can he?
The chariot?
The
That
bad
Dusk
guy.
Flicker?
No, just like pick it up and yeet it.
I don't think Vizier has telekinesis.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Keep Amon alive, or
Yeah.
Zuzu
Yeah.
alive.
I can bring up people if I'm alive, so can Amon. That's where we come to.
I think he's going to try and get over to Amon, which is going to put him through the beam. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to kill him, so he's going to risk that. Which he needs to make a acrobatics is better for. Okay, he gets over the beam with a leap of faith, and he sees Amon, and he's going to hand you... Actually, it's better if he uses his action, I think. He's going to pull out an item and slap a gem onto Amon's chest and say, "Here, take this. Amon, your maximum hit points and your current hit points increase by 30.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And he has a bonus action. He can use that to either help somebody or disadvantage an enemy.
Disadvantage. A hedgehog just fucking self-destructs.
Yeah, it just fucking explodes. So this is weirdly not helping at all.
And then about it.
Yeah. I guess it's
Give
just...
Right.
Amon or somebody an advantage against a saving throw because the pain wheel and the hedgehog probably have like dex saves or something like involved.
He doesn't have that ability though. It's
Oh.
the literal
Oh.
help
It's just
action.
yeah, it's for
Oh,
And it's only
okay,
for attacks,
sorry.
really. So I think he's done. Yeah, he's done. Sorry. He has a lot of stuff he can do, so I wanted to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. But healing him on, I think, was the best thing he could have done. It is the Death Chariot's turn. Death Chariot is going to continue to chase you guys down. It can move 40 feet. So let's see, it can get to about there. Mao is still clinging onto the device. And get out of the way. Get to a point where I can rotate this. Okay, good. And put you back. Alright, the Death Chariot zooms around the corner here. And it is the Pain Wheel tank's turn. It rotates. Well, it can move 10 feet first. So I guess it'll chase after enemies. And then it rotates.
The Skelly Wall protects them.
Yes, it does protect Boom Crash. Thrasier put that in a place. that
Does it
protects.
hit the hedgehog?
Yes, but they are immune to lightning.
No.
Also, it actually moved because it was rotating from 90 degrees clockwise.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
You had it horizontal, and then you rotated clockwise once, in 90 degrees, so the hedgehog was never hit.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
that's
it.
true anyway. That didn't hit nobody else, right? Yeah, no, because Zomas is
Nope.
in the air. Okay,
I'm in the air.
Crash is unfortunately still petrified. His Robosso's turn. You can't actually see anybody from here.
Oh no.
So he's gonna try and perceive Mao, I guess.
He
Let's...
doesn't have nerve endings. He can't feel me.
No, he can't. He's gonna try and look around for you. The death chariot kind of like rotates in air and is trying to seek you out. Rick or I?
Well, he can feel the edge happening.
Perception check. Where are you,
Oh,
you
thank God.
blasted thing? He tries looking around, but he can't find where Mao has dropped, because she hasn't. Mao, it is your turn. Robosso doesn't have use of any of his eye rays this turn.
Can I
My
go and
God.
try and stab him in the face?
You climb up his rib cage, and yeah, you can get up to him. I'm gonna say it's an athletics check to get up there, because he's like a giant moving thing filled with souls and stuff.
This is Souls of Colossus shit.
Yeah. You can see your grip starting to fail, but you're able to just barely cling on. So you're able to get up there to him. Eventually, he locks eyes with you and says, "Ah, there you are!" And he uses his held action to shoot
Fucker.
one eye ray. Can't really shoot any others. Random telekinesis ray.
Telekinetic.
Now
Mouse good at dexterity, right? Oh wait, this
I-
right.
it's a
And-
strength check.
I can do this.
I think you still have inspiration, don't you?
Yes! Don't say anything!
I don't see why me saying stuff is ever.
Shut up!
Oh.
Inspiration! Hell yeah!
Ugh.
The telekinesis beam starts to pull you off of the ribcage. It's like yanking you by the ankle, but you're just clinging on. You kind of go and like slash at him with your rapier, and it distracts him enough that he eases the telekinetic ray enough. You're able to get out of the grip.
Blind him with the light from the sunblade.
Get off of me, you moron!
I try to attack him.
Alright, you reach up with your sunblade. I forgot it was a sunblade. I'm so used to rapier. And the sunblade does not hit.
No!
Its AC is 19.
I...
Zooming inside of his cockpit, he's like, knocking his head back and forth. Get that bloody thing away from me!
Can I item interaction something into his face?
What is that?
A bottle of ink.
I mean, he doesn't seem to
I
have
don't know
an
if he has
eyeball.
like real eyeballs or if it's just gonna be in the way.
It's just Mount thinking he's still a biological entity instead of a
Look,
weird magical
Yeah,
one.
I don't know how this works. You go for the eyes normally. This thing doesn't have them, so don't know what to do.
You pull out an ink vial and splat it on his face. He now has a dark black splatter on his face, but it seems to pass right through the glowing orb that serves as his eyeball.
Damn it.
So Mao's just freaking the fuck out.
I guess so. I'm gonna try and stay on top of him this entire time, but try to hide on his back or go back down so I'm not in the way of eyeball.
Okay, you
Drop
start
into his
crawling
rib
around
cage.
him and trying to hide.
Trying to hold on, yeah.
So make a stealth check as a bonus action.
Drop into the mechy skeleton.
Okay. Yeah, you seem pretty well hidden.
Seam. Oh god.
Same.
Well, I haven't rolled for its thingies, have I? It's peepers. There we go. Man, rolling pretty low, considering. Get off of my back! You know that isn't as well designed as the front. And
Nope, now I do.
come on, it is your turn. Also, I think you have
fine.
31 hit points.
All right. I'm sure it'll matter. Okay, ma'am. Okay, so Great Restoration, unpetrified. Bam.
Okay, Crash is unpetrified, and now is bleeding out.
Okay. My work here is done. Well, you didn't do anything. My work here is done. I got tuxedo mask myself out of here.
Right.
And guess what goes before Zuzu? The hedgehog.
Perhaps.
Wow.
Amon, you could technically drag her away now that she's been restored. Do you want to try and do that?
I only have. Wait, what was the hedgehog's speed? 30?
It is 20.
Okay, then that would be doable. So, like this is the maximum I can drag her
Just out of range.
down here because that's the maximum I can drag her.
Okay. At half speed, you drag Boom Crash away through the bones and all that. It is the arm cannon's turn. The arm cannon cannot reach Mao while she's on it.
You know that spot in like the Marvel movie when the Ant-Man's just running through like Iron Man? Yeah.
Yeah, can't really get you guys either, so arm cannon's done. The pincers are on the bottom. They do have 15-foot reach though, so they can try and grab Mao now that they're back.
Does she have cover though? If it's like in itself?
Yeah.
Good try.
Right. Let's try and get this thing off of me. 15 doesn't hit you, right?
No, I think I'm 16. 17.
Thank you for being a dexterous rogue.
Get off of my back! And the claws are futilely scratching at its bony back, but you're dancing between these draconic talons nimbly, and it can't catch you. It's time for that blasted hedgehog's turn.
No, Sonic, no!
Oh my god.
I hope it's dashing.
I believe that was just 4 steps. I don't think that was a dash.
All right, let's eat this.
It will explode. It uses its action to self-destruct.
2 fails immediately.
Oh, yeah, because, ooh, actually all of you are within 10 feet of it. Actually, I said it was 5 feet, I think, because I retconned that. So only Boom Crash takes the bonus, but that doesn't matter. You can't be more deader. And it also isn't an attack, so it's technically only 1 failed death save for Boom Crash.
That's
Okay.
true.
So
However-
it's the logic of it doesn't go for a vital piece.
Yeah.
Right.
Thrazir, Dusk Flicker. How high up is Dusk? Well, I said it's a 40-foot ceiling.
It'd be at the maximum pretty much, so
I think that's out of range. Is it
within 20 feet. Yeah, 20
it's
feet.
out of range. Okay, so just Amon and Thrazir need to make dex saves.
Which means I don't get my bonus. Fuck!
Yeah.
Let's save it is. All right, nice knowing you guys.
Yeah. I called it. I'm expecting a TPK.
Allie, don't you feel dumb for making art now?
Fuck.
Oh, Boom Crash. You were so good.
Thrazir with no Boom Crash has healing items on her.
I don't have any healing items, guys.
Oh god, no.
Use them up already. Come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
this has been a rough battle.
Yeah.
It is. This guy goes away. Amon, you take 20. Actually, I added them together instinctively. Amon, you're not within 5 feet of him, so you actually only take 29 damage.
He has
alive
2 health.
too.
Yeah. And I need to give Thrazir 16. There we go. Okay.
Serena will be restored.
Arise! Another hedgehog appears.
Shit.
Alright, freeze thrower's turn. That can't really hit anything. Lair actions.
No.
You guys are not going to believe this. But it's not allowed to roll the same thing twice, so I have to re-roll.
Oh.
You guys... Okay.
Does that just mean it whiffs?
No, I just need to re-roll it. But 3 is the hedgehogs.
Oh, okay. It really wants some hedgehogs.
It really does want those blasted hedgehogs. But now it's time for an even more fun enemy. Oh wait, I need to... it's D3. So it's 2. Cool. 2 bone buzzers emerge from the walls, spinning their bony protrusions of buzzsaws. And Zumasu is Dusk Flicker.
I can make a roll to see if I get up. That's about it.
Sure
Let me do
can.
that first. YOLO swag, nothing in bag.
Dusk Flicker.
Shit. He wanted to protect me, but he can't carry too many peoples.
Maybe get Amon so Amon can fly around and heal people quicker.
Yeah, so would you allow him to drop me off like over here behind
Yeah.
this little thing for cover
It's
and
got
then
90
pick up
foot
Amon?
movement speed. You can totally accomplish anything you want within this like 20-foot space here.
Okay, so he'd storm me over there and then probably just go down and pick up Amon.
Okay. Dusk Flicker goes down near Amon, and Amon, you can get on Dusk Flicker's back if you wish.
Okay, if the horse wants it, I guess.
He lifts you up so you're 30 feet in the air, so you're above the pain wheel.
Alright.
Right, it is Thrazir's turn. Thrazir sees Boom Crash. He does still have a healing thing. He's gonna straight up use the aid one, though, because he has a second aid one. Boom Crash, you have 30 hit points now,
Fucking A.
and you're no longer dying.
Oh, holy good.
Oh, oh!
Ugh.
Just up,
Come
like
on,
you
get
just
up,
got
Boom
hit over the
Crash.
head with some beer.
You'll be fine.
Holy shit.
You'll be
Holy
fine.
shit.
You need to get out of here as
Okay.
quickly as possible. We need to regroup.
Shit. Yeah, okay. I can do that. We can do that.
Right, he is going to... he's going to pop out. He's going to pop a little gemstone in front of, I guess, this bone buzzer to give it disadvantage on its next attack, and then rush over here. Move 10 feet, and then... So yeah, he can be
question,
right there.
Are we running away?
I think
I-
he wants to get away from the skeletanks, is what Thrazir's yelling at.
Oh,
The pain
Boom
wheel
Crash
can't move very
understood as-
quickly.
get the family and get the fuck out.
So
We
that's
don't know
what
how to get out of here right now, so I think it's more so we're regrouping.
Okay,
for a
so
moment.
guys, let me ask. Let's. Okay, so let me finish this. So I'm asking, do we want to actively disengage from the encounter? And is that the yes or a no? Because I'm getting mixed signals here.
I'm saying no. I'm saying we're regrouping right now.
I also say no, but I'm also far away, and I probably couldn't communicate as I'm hiding on this thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's another thing. Okay, so
Then
It would,
no.
I'm saying
Okay.
it's too difficult to find a way out of here as it stands.
Yeah, Thrazir doesn't have... He can probably get you guys out of here if he can figure out which way out is. He has 2 dimension doors left, but that's it.
Teleportation, like the Atlas of Horizons, can get us the fuck out of here. Because Dimension Door, Arcane Gate, Teleportation Circle, like, she can do that.
But
Right.
we'd have to figure out what way is out. So for now, I say we regroup and maybe do perception checks on your turns to see if you can figure out anything.
no, stick with range. And then I'm gonna do one thing my next turn that may or may not hold any significance. So we'll go from there. I just wanted to gauge intent before we do something
Okay.
stupid.
Okay,
'Cause
so also I did want to ask again, is Dusk Flicker 30 feet up, straight up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so they're not moving horizontally in any way?
we just got on, so it doesn't really mean much.
He could maybe move, yeah, because he moved a bit, so maybe he could move like 10 more feet, probably back a little bit. That's about, I wouldn't want to push it too much further, because that'd be a little bit too much for his movement, even with all of the jazz he was doing.
Okay. It is the Death Chariot's turn, so it's time for this thing to move. It can move up to 40-foot fly. So like there. Right in the middle. To grab everything. This rotates to be in front. Yeah, move the screen. Mao is climbing on its back. Robosso, in his Death Dragoon, reappears in front of you guys as he's zooming through the big loop here. Dusk Flicker is in a slight retreat as Thrazir and Zumasu duck behind. Well, one of them's actively ducking, the other is unconsciously ducking behind a pillar. Boom Crash, you have just risen back to some health and are starting to pick up your feet and run. The Death Chariot ends its turn. It's the Painwheel's turn. Well, it rotates, but that doesn't actually hit nobody.
Good.
To get to the dongle.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Goose is dead, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Goose
he
got
popped.
popped a while ago. Boom Crash, you have a turn. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, it only took an hour.
There you've gone to, my little black bird.
Okay, so
God, he's so creepy.
can I do y'all, Hunger of Hadar. I can do
Why?
another high level shatter, but that might get Mao.
Hunger of Hodar, wouldn't that hit
Shatter
oh,
wouldn't hurt me.
Really?
Why-
Why?
No, Shatter still hurts you. It's
Not
Yeah.
as bad against organic things.
No, it's just as good.
Oh.
It deals thunder damage.
Yeah,
You're thinking, oh, you're
and
thinking
because
Hunger of Hadar.
I'd be expending like a warlock slot, this is like uber. This is like the last like big shatter, so it would get all of the parts. But you're right there, so let's not do that.
And Hunger of Hadar doesn't increase damage
Do
with levels, but it does create darkness, which could be
I
useful
think that might
Would be
depending
good,
on-
especially with the fucking eye rays.
It would also be good with the things on the ground if you do it where it is, because they won't be able to make it through as easy.
Yeah, and fog cloud, which would also obscure.
That would create heavily obscured, so that would block vision and not hurt nobody. And you could probably
But
use
it
a
wouldn't
wizard
damage.
slot for that.
Or
Yeah.
may I present a different solution?
Mhm.
Whatever you can to get away, because I can't heal any of you at all.
Yeah, so that's the secondary thing is that I can Misty Step and get away, but that limits me to only being able to cast cantrips.
I have a question, actually, Chris. If the vision's obscured, does the non-healing eyesight not work anymore?
No, that works no matter what.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, I have a different suggestion then. What if you do a nothing personnel kid and teleport behind through him, zap, and then walk away? And because I'm still gonna continue that way, we can intercept for you. Because
I can only teleport 30 feet, and I'll only be able to teleport like right in him, and then the Painwheel, Skeleton, Bone Buzzer, and everything else is gonna fuck me hard. So
You can run to get underneath of him. This whoops, I moved it.
what about
The
I thought
wall
the
of
force
force
field was-
is floating. It is only covering this section, the Death Chariot section. It is.
Does the grabbers get the attack of opportunities if she goes underneath?
It does if she leaves their range, which is 15 feet. But if she
Which is
Misty
really
steps
long.
out,
But Misty Step.
Oh,
is,
okay.
so she
that
could
actually
run
wouldn't be-
here or get like underneath it maybe, and then teleport to get away from everything, and then run the rest of the way. And that
Okay,
would
so they
split his
move-
attention, so he can't chase all of you at once.
the problem is that the little robots will get her.
They might.
yeah,
What if-
yes, they will. I can only teleport 30 feet.
But you
because
can
Misty
split your
Step,
move.
okay?
What if?
So if you
you
So you'd be able to
dash-
go another 15.
But then I won't be able to cast.
Yeah, she
like,
doesn't have enough distance. Don't worry about it. Okay, you know what? In that case,
I won't be able to do any offensive damage if I flee.
Well,
That's the thing.
What if the offensive damage came from? Fuck. There's no hedgehog though.
no, I have a different idea.
It's a good idea though.
Just flee. Just flee. Just flee. Long as we're out of the line of sight, we can heal everyone. So just flee for now. We can delay this.
Okay, so flee to the other side or flee with you guys?
Pick a direction and go at full speed. I recommend you follow me.
Let's
So,
Okay.
I was clockwise and just going at maximum distance you can. Spend spells if you need to.
Okay. So. Okay. Hold on. Let me see where I can get. So. Okay. So there. If I dash.
Yep, that's
So-
pretty good.
Hold on. Can someone ping where the fuck I just went? It was somewhere around here. Thank
Actually-
you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're in the you're right in the square.
Okay.
All right. You start running. It goes to like snap at you with its dragoon pincers, but you're just out of its reach, and you're able to get far enough away. You rush down the hallway at full tilt. Oh boy, it's his turn. It's eye time. It's high time. It's high time. We eye time. Well, the only people that he can see right now is Amon, Duskflicker, and he can try and perceive Mal. Don't know if he'll be able to.
I dare you do it.
I'll try.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. I dare you.
Still have a pest to get rid of. But it doesn't work. He can't see you. His eyes, unable to track you fully, are just training on the glorified pigeon. He's going to shoot 2 eye rays at Duskflicker and 1 at Amon. He's going to try and get rid of that mobile device.
Bye-bye, Dust.
Duskflicker gets a sleep ray,
At least it's not the paralyzing one.
which is a wisdom save.
I think it might. No, it's not. It's an animal. Yeah, he's asleep. Shit. What the fuck happens?
That means I'm die. Thank you. I'm die forever.
Then go and die forever. Duskflicker falls asleep, and I'm gonna say drifts to the ground. So Amon, you're pretty much fine.
What's the second ray do? Because he did say 2.
I did say 2. I committed. Slow. Okay. I guess make a. That's
Oh. Could we just say that Duskflicker doesn't fall because he's slowed and sleeping? I
Yeah.
don't think you'll make this.
It's a
but-
dex save. I think unconscious people can't.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't think that unconscious people can succeed at dex saves.
No, that cannot.
So Duskflicker is also slowed.
So we'll just say that he doesn't crash because he's like falling slowly. He got feather falled as he's.
His
Fucking-
his wings
Also,
lock up.
I
and
forgot
just
that this
explode.
was affecting you, Zumasu. So you actually need to.
I mean, I've been out.
I know, but you can get rid of the slow effect potentially for when you wake up.
I thought it would have just been gone because I was through a sort of phase. So what's the DC? Dexterity?
It's a dexterity save, which is weird that it's still a dex save. And then I
I
think
haven't-
you've had 2 turns, I believe, at
Yeah.
least.
I woke up and do a really long yawn.
You
Okay,
had
I'm good
advantage
'cause
on
the-
magic,
Yeah.
so that's gone from you.
So at least I'm bleeding out quickly now.
Okay, let's see what shoots at Amon. Death ray again. No, it's the petrification.
Petrification.
ray.
Well, you know what? It's still better than disintegration, so I'll take it.
Hey,
Come on.
dexterity, huh?
Dexterity save.
But he's sleeping, right?
No, Duskflicker's sleeping.
Duskflicker's
Oh,
sleeping.
okay.
Okay. Nice knowing you guys.
Okay, yeah, it's actually the slow version, so you are restrained at this point. Neat.
So he's not dead yet. He's just slowly turning into a thing.
Not
Mm,
nearly dead yet.
right. We've
Wait, am I? What's going on? I thought I'm dead.
No, you are restrained. Next turn, you need to repeat the saving throw, and on a success, it ends. On a failure, you become
Yeah.
petrified. It's the slow, flesh to stone type effect.
Ah,
So you get off of Duskflicker, and you get hit by a pale gray beam, and you can see your legs are starting to slowly turn into the same sort of gray stone that you saw on those apparent cultists in the previous chamber. And Robosso is done. Now it is your turn. He cackles to himself as he's taken down the Pegasus and hopefully the Cleric.
I'm gonna yank out from one pocket the portable hole, and I'm gonna use it as a blank to cover his head.
It needs to be on a flat surface.
It needs to be on a surface in order for it to work as a dimension. It can still work as a blanket.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. So you're using the mundane thing. Okay.
You pull out your black silk circle and throw it over his head.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a thing, I guess.
I would like to try and stab through him now.
Get this thing off of me! I can't see anything! And you go and try and stab him through the hole?
I'm just basically destroying my own object so I can kill him, but I'm blinding him.
I need to look up the portable hole and see what happens
That-
See
if
if
you
I'm
rip
destroying
it
the
up.
hole, if I'm destroying him.
That might cause boom booms.
Because okay, let's look at portable hole then.
It
Or
might
near
it
the
might
end.
it might cause content explosion. I think something weird happened like that.
I mean, if you want to really fuck him up, then throw a bag of holding into the portable hole while it's on his head.
You will probably suicide your character too, but that's a doable
Yeah.
thing.
Mine will be stuck in a ring if you can get
Doesn't
it.
seem to say. At least not in my initial pass of it.
Yeah, there's nothing about the portable hole being destroyed. So,
Well, it only works as a dimension if it's put onto a flat surface, right?
yes. So it doesn't do anything.
So it's just a blanket right now.
Yeah.
So it's a magical fabric that I'm stabbing through with another magical
Yeah.
item.
It only says the thing where if you put it inside another bag of holding, it creates that
Okay.
thing.
If anything, it might just be we can't use it as a dimension thing until we
Yeah.
physically sew it up again.
Like mend it or something because it's got actual physical.
I live. I can cast mending on it.
Yeah.
All right. DM discretion. What do you say?
Certainly try.
Okay.
Make a sleight of hand check.
That one I can do.
Okay. You take out your sunblade, and you kind of like, as you have whipped this cloth onto him and in front of his face, just kind of whipping it out haphazardly. He's struggling against it. He doesn't have any arms, as it were. You can see his eye stalks are like poking through it and like looking around, but his central eye is kind of getting blocked, and so are some of his other eyes. You lift up a little curtain of it and quickly stab your sunblade into it with a quick swipe. And you do hit him. Since he didn't see you, I'm going to say that was done with advantage.
Technically was hidden before.
You were technically hidden before, so that's sneak attack damage.
Why do I can't roll above a 3 with this undead?
Right. You reach in with your sunblade, and with a quick swipe, you slash through his his bony carapace here. How do you want to do this?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Thank you. Oh,
I don't-
thank God.
I don't even care. It's just I don't let go. I just keep stabbing. I do not leave the body until it all falls to the ground.
All right.
It lets out yelps and cries, and it slowly dies as you keep on stabbing.
You
Do not lift the blanket.
You slice into its cheekbone. No! What have you done? You blasted tiefling! You pull the cloth off and start swiping again, and then you stab straight into his central eye, straight through the piercing little globule of light, and it creates a blinding flash. All of his other little eye stalk eyeballs, they all create little multicolored explosions of light, and the souls just start leaking out of his death chariot, as well as the rest of his dragoon mechanized item. The bones start snapping and cracking, and it crumbles apart as all of its mechanisms slowly flicker out. The bone buzzers slow to a stop. The pain wheel loses its electrical charge, and everything falls into inert. bones. You see above you all of the panels that are held up by these animated skeletons start to drop and create this like opening in the ceiling far above. And you guys are like hailed in a rain of various bone panels and parts. You did it.
Okay.
Thank God.
I gotta make a dexterity save, by the way.
That's true.
Wait. Oh, it's your turn. You don't have to do that until the end. Oh, you made it. Okay, good.
Oh, good, you made it.
Because you could have revived me to get the bonus from my thing before the end of your turn did not die.
I'm panicking. I will not save anyone. Okay. Okay. So everyone is good.
Are we out of turn order?
Well, I'm just gonna go through just to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's.
Are you gonna heal me, bro?
Zamasu is
so I can
fine.
at least help
Brazier
people?
can use his thing to heal you, which I believe is 2d8 plus 5. He had that in his
Wait, I
back
had to
pocket.
turn the
Max! That's 21 hit points.
Spring back to life. I'm just like, shit. What? What?
Right,
I
Boom
look
Crash-
around the corner.
Yeah, Boom Crash, you're
Wait,
like
what?
running around, and you can see you kind of halt to a stop as the ceiling starts caving in. The continual flames that are like lighting this hallway start to dim. You can hear Robosso's death cry from the northern part of the chamber. You start running back to your allies. Dusk Flicker is unconscious and slowed on where they are standing.
I'm killing myself.
Okay, Dust Flicker is still good. Okay, where's Mao? I run out to Mao.
Mao climbs out of the wreckage with the portable hole slung over her back and her sunblade recoiling.
I'm gonna go hug her.
Okay, physical affection, please no.
Now, Mao, you need this, and I'm gonna lay on hands you for about
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
shit!
good.
I used a lot of my lay on hands points already. Or no,
Sure
I didn't.
did.
Where's my?
So maybe you didn't.
Maybe I didn't. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have. No, I did. Why is it only 5?
I put it as
That's
whatever your class resource is, so it looks like that's your
Oh, maybe-
divine sense.
Oh, see, I had been putting my lay on hands there. That's why.
I might have had it set up correctly before. If you want, you can just
Okay.
switch those numbers, and then it'll be right.
I just gotta go to my character sheet then to see what I had left.
It should be
Oh,
full.
I still had 65. Yeah. Okay, so Mao's getting 30 HP.
Okay.
Nice. Ugh.
There you go. Okay. Good job. I missed your killing strike, but I'm guessing it was amazing.
I didn't look. I just kept going.
That's fair.
Can we leave now? These towers suck.
Let me go check and see how my slowed fly boy's doing. I head over to Dust Flicker. Can I try and just prod him awake?
So we're not in turn order anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're not
No.
in turn order anymore.
There's no combat.
Okay. Boom Crash is going to give Amon a hug, give a crisp high five to Thrazier, and go over to fuss on Mal.
I'm trying to wake up my Dust Flicker. Can I just wake him up without doing non-lethal damage? A bop on the head since it's
I
sleep?
think that does wake them up actually.
So I just
that's
give
fine.
Dust Flicker a bop on the like side. You okay there, buddy?
Master, I
Oh,
am
right.
awake.
I'm still not out of it.
I will get us to safety. It slowly gets up to its feet, starts beating its wings.
I need to check my lay on hands. I might be able to cure this, but I might not be able to.
Yeah, I think lay on hands is only poisons and stuff. Vizier actually does have a lesser restoration spell. Not spell, but item. I'm
Okay,
gonna say
guys.
that's fine for this. It's just
Okay.
slow.
Nice. Everyone heals 16 hit points.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you.
Including Dust Flicker?
Everyone.
Everyone. Everyone! Right. With a short prayer to Nerul, who Amon almost met today in person, you guys regain some fat hit points.
Dust Flicker got knocked out multiple times, but somehow didn't take too much damage.
Because the Chris was merciful.
Also, I think strategy-wise, the thing thought down pony probably wasn't a big threat since it never attacked him once.
Well, it did use 2 eye rays on Dusk Flicker to try and get it out of the sky to stop flying away, which did work, technically.
Twice.
And if Mao hadn't
Try-
killed it there, it was about to unfucking load.
Oh my! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't. Don't.
It was already very lowered on hit points because you guys had been damaging it throughout this entire fight.
And we did damage it before in its previous
Yeah.
I thought we had killed it before. It was like, okay, we did it. Oh, god damn it.
This was
I had loaded so much on
uncomfortably
that
close.
Yes, we've been in
Like,
a
Owen
lot of
Hug-
scrapes, but this one, I think that whoever's up there really must hate you guys.
Or
Yeah.
likes us if we survived.
Or maybe they just wanted to challenge you, who knows?
Yeah. Well, you haven't been around long enough. Anything with these towers is just, it's not good.
I don't think we've run into a tower we've liked.
No. No, I don't think
Boom
we have.
Crash is fussing over Mao. And by the way, your cloak is now less torn and tattered because she's just been casting Mend on repeat.
Just mend. I hold on. Mao puts her arms onto Boomcraft's shoulders and is like, breathe.
I just take a look around and I just pull out some of the fruit I got stored. Anybody feeling hungry?
Boom Crash snatches the first one that she can get.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna try to climb out, if you don't mind.
I motioned to Dust Flicker. I mean, the pony gives like a sort of neigh and is like, I mean, it gestures at its wings. You want some help there, Ramon?
No, I don't want to get on the horse anymore because the horse falls and that sucks. So I'm.
I have a dimension door and I have other things that we can use.
I also have Dimension Door, but I don't think that this thing is coming after us anymore.
No.
Should we do like investigations on the ceiling first or something?
Yeah, let's search this place, make sure nothing else is coming out, and search him. He might have
Oh.
something useful on him.
Oh yeah, we look at the giant body of like necrotic stuff.
You did mention something about another tiefling.
Let me. Okay, let's take the skull. Like this is the ultimate skull.
How big is this damn skull?
It is 10 feet by 10 feet.
It will fit in the bag of holding. I mean, the
The portable hole.
It'll fill the entirety of the portable hole.
We'd have to empty everything we have stored in there right now.
Not that much is in there. You guys are usually the ones stored in there.
That is also true.
What do we have in the power portable hole currently? Because I know there's a lot of gold. The gold was actually kind of an issue.
Yeah, it's mostly gold. Let me look at my character sheet. At least 2,365 platinum pieces, 1,289 gold pieces.
It's a lot of gold.
If you're going to do the skull and have your fun skull moment, let's do it here
We just rest,
and then
All right.
move along.
Okay, in that case, yeah, let's take a full rest here in the uncomfortable bone pit, and then we can like cast Speak with Dead because we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh fuck! I forgot to think of questions. We'll think of questions.
yeah, we'll think of questions. We got 10 minutes to ask things.
And
So,
you rested
well-
for like an hour.
Well, I mean, we're doing a long rest to be able to do that in the first place, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we need to
I'll
reset
put
the
this-
spell slot.
I'll put the actual bad boy here.
But for now, I think let's first investigate his body. So let's start breaking apart his mech. I rolled a 19 for that.
Right.
Oh shit! It just I have to relaunch. 1 second. Well, you can still talk. Tell me what happens.
Okay.
I mean, got a 19 on your investigate.
That's where it's supposed to be. Okay. So, Zumasu, you start looking around this mechanical device made out of, like, pure necromancy. The souls are now departed. It's no longer glowing as it is in the token illustration. It's just cold and, like, completely bleached bone. The parts don't even seem to be connected to each other so much. It looks like they were held together by whatever necromantic energy had animated these skeletons. You can see various runes etched into different parts, specifically near like the freeze cannon, the jet packs that it's been floating on. lots of unusual things. I guess you can't really make heads or tails of it without an Arcana check, but you
Can
can
I
point
make-
them out to Boom Crash with this investigation check to grant her advantage.
I will do that, but I also want to realize something. Can I make like a religion check sort of as a character thing? Because I think I'm also probably going to start realizing how many, like, Jesus, that's a low religion. But from my perspective in character, I was just thinking, realizing how many freaking bodies and people must have been sacrificed here to even start to get this thing to work.
Mm.
Like, just it's a more sort of my mind starting to be blown by how much this thing must have been
Yeah,
able to like.
Your mind is like, what could have happened here? Right. And Boom Crash did do a check. So Boom Crash, as Zumasu points out the strange runes to you, from your point of view, you're able to like see that there are also smaller runes that almost seem etched into the other bones that are making up the entire thing. They seem to all interact with each other. It's as if this thing is an entire, like, machine or computer. The skeletons all working in tandem with each other to create one whole. Technically, this was a whole bunch of smaller skeletons, just all working really well together. But you also can detect that the way that these runes are drawn, you don't think that it was specifically etched. You think that these just manifested this way. As if these bones aren't of people that died so much as manifested here. And for that, I'm going to need a different Arcana check. I'm going to have Thrazier try that as well.
Can I do a history check? Or something?
You may, but it'll be
Pretty
a bit more
good.
difficult. Thrazier doesn't care. He's looking for gems.
Well,
But I rolled 20. That's pretty good.
I rolled 22.
You guys theorize with each other that these skeletons may not have been necessarily from sacrifice. They may have just manifested from the other abilities that beholders tend to have, which is that they warp the world around them in their dreams.
Okay, so I start to calm down when I'm like, how the hell did this happen and no nation like knew about it? And then Boom Crash just like is suggesting that it could have made these things. I'm like, oh.
I mean, it was bones, so it probably just created extensions of itself and new beings from what it was familiar with.
Yes, that would make sense, because otherwise, I mean, just look at this and like just do a general motion. How would this not have gone unnoticed?
Oh, it's either very, very sad or very, very crazy, or a little bit of both.
If
There's-
it made it itself, it makes a bit more sense.
A lot of- There's a lot of war happening right now. There's a lot of death. It's easy to hide a lot of tragedy and travesty in there.
True.
I guess
Plus,
I'm
we
just
don't-
hoping. I'm just hoping that it was more so from this guy's psyche than, you know.
I
some
hope so.
conflict.
I hope
Tower.
so too. I hope so too.
Yeah, we still technically don't really know what's going on in these places.
Mhm.
Just that it's usually bad.
We don't, but it sounds like you guys have a bit more information. Perhaps we take at least a short rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig again through this damn thing because I want to see any sort of loot.
I'm gonna rest. I'm following Boom Crash around until she goes to sit down. I'm gonna sit down next to her and then like
What I'm actually looking for is something as a trophy.
give her big.
Yeah. Mama bird is snuggling her little baby bird.
Yeah, other scritches like right in the back, in the spot you can't usually reach. It was bald
Yep.
before.
Yep.
Zumasu, you do find a odd bone that was warped to look like a lost soul sort of thing. Like it looks like a screeching ghost, almost like the Scream mask, but it's like etched into a femur.
Oh.
Little
Pretty cool.
mistake in the dream bones that were dreamed up.
So how should I describe this?
It's a
Bone
cool
ornament,
screen.
screaming bone ornament.
You wanted a cool trophy, I gave you one.
I'll describe it as a screaming bone ornament.
Fair enough.
Or
it is
scream
not
mask.
magical. Not anymore.
Yeah, so it's a nerd screaming bone ornament. I still kind of just like shudder and like this will remind me.
It's not technically worth anything, but maybe you could still sell it with your charisma.
What is it? What's his face that like stories probably would believe something about it.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
Hopefully it's
Give
not
that.
still magic.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god!
You're not going to believe this, but there's a beholder in my shop.
Poor Nell.
No,
Manel.
no.
Forgot about what his name was, even though I'm the DM.
Jesus.
While.
Y'all.
It's
running
been
away
a while.
from the city.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It has been a while.
Right. Thrazir is going to get back some of his spell points and spend some short
Dice that I
rests.
can use. Thank God.
We're doing a long rest, aren't we?
Oh, are you doing a long rest or a short rest?
You kept asking, but you said short rest, so I thought we couldn't.
Well, Thrazir
I was-
suggested a short rest at least. So what do you guys
I
want?
voted a long rest so Amon could do the. Because don't you
Yeah,
need
we
to be
didn't
able to
do
get your spell slots to do the thing?
The death ward, you mean?
Well, no, for to be able to speak to dead. So you need a
Yeah.
long rest
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
I said that, but you guys said no, so it's like okay.
Oh,
I don't think
I
anybody
was
said
all
no.
for it.
I was all for it. I thought you just needed a short rest. My bad.
No,
Alright.
with long rests for full casters.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Thrazir gets back all of his
Wizards
things.
have there's like a recovery thing, so you can get back like one spell slot
Mm-hmm.
of like a
Yeah.
different level. But that's fine. We can long rest.
hmm
I have a shit ton of rations that I will pass out.
I'm sharing the rest of my fruit because we need something to sort of
Actually,
like.
okay, before you guys long rest, dump your spells.
Oh, I have one smite I can use on you.
No,
No,
stop,
I have,
that. Stop
cure-
doing that. Like, I told you, the smite doesn't work that way because you target yourself.
I use cure wounds on you twice, level
Exactly. Okay. What's these amount of slots?
2.
2. Okay.
You get 2 first level slots and 1 third level slot,
So it's 5 total.
and 1 fifth level slot.
Thrazir
Okay.
pumps 8 spell points worth of ray of gold into your staff rod.
I don't know. So how does that convert into spell slots?
Directly. It's 8 spell slots.
Okay.
8 first level spell slots.
Okay. 21.
I've got nothing.
Okay. Thank you.
Now it just goes, ooh.
Okay.
Dreams by
Spooky.
fire.
Okay. Okay. So, I believe we should be good for now.
Was Boomcrash able to mend the portable hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work that way.
Yeah.
Can we get a fire?
Oh, yes. It creates a bonfire.
Nice.
Oh, I put it in my bag of holding. I'm looking for all my fruits.
You guys encounter nothing during this long rest. Nothing would dare come down here, and nothing is alive anymore.
There.
Okay.
You are a kind and merciful God. Thank you.
No,
That's-
that's
No, it
just
makes
what I
sense.
think would make sense for this.
It is a beholder's lair, so it's-
So think of what you want to ask all these things. I'll just
Well, how many slots or how many spells do you prepare?
5 questions. 5 questions is what you get.
Well, are we also asking the other tiny skull we picked up from upstairs as well?
we have
could.
the 2.
You also
Yeah,
have
let's do
another big skull you can ask.
Big skull was that?
Oh no, that's what I thought. I thought we were asking the lich skull
No.
and the
Yes.
and the skull from upstairs.
Yeah.
So which one are we? Okay, which one first? Because that kind of would make a difference.
Okay, so let's do the skull. The upstairs skull that one got stabbed in the back first.
Um,
Definitely
we
ask who Tyrannus is.
yeah, we figured out the name, Tyrannus.
Yes, well, that's not what it is, but it's close. Off.
Tyrannica.
It's
Yeah,
Tyrannica.
Yes.
Off stream, you guys were so engrossed in that code that you guys figured it out off stream, and it turned out to be Tyrannica.
Is that what we're saying? Engrossed?
Sure.
Enthralled? I feel like enthralled is
That-
better.
Obsessive.
Yeah.
Obsessive.
Yeah.
I'll put the thing back in the chat just for anybody that was.
I kill stealed that one because I pronounced it first.
that was in the message that was given. You found out that by reversing the letters in groups of 3, it was Tai, Ran, Ika.
Yeah. Even though I put it on my page, figured it out, but couldn't see it because I'm a dum-dum, and then wrote it out, and everyone was like, oh, it's this thing. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
There was a way to word, like, what is going on here or what was happening here that we wanted to sort of say, but in a way that wouldn't be like, I was just eating my lunch or something.
What are some events of significance that have happened here?
Okay, you guys type it out, and then I'll ask.
That's a good idea. To type.
I'm putting it in the Roll20 for now, and then people could decide if they want to move that to the stream notes.
Oh, that's fair. I just put them in the memes for now, since we're all just in there memeing.
Significant.
Shut up!
Apologies.
So far we have what significant events have happened here, who is Tyrannica, we could probably ask what was your role, what sort of duties did you perform here? Would that be good?
Yeah, name, title,
about
duties?
the tiefling. The tiefling that he talked about.
Oh. Well,
We're talking to the one upstairs first. Did the one upstairs mention the tiefling?
but we could ask how they died, and maybe if they say tiefling and describe them, we could figure that out more. Might be connected, it might not be connected.
Okay, what about, can you describe the circumstances of your death, how it occurred?
Yeah.
Do you want me to describe the room again? If you want, the room that it was found in?
A lot of fire.
Yeah.
Dagger
It was a
in the back.
scorched, library of sorts. It had a dagger in its back. It was laying on a desk. There was a secret compartment behind its stone throne that it was sitting in, where you find that gold or gilded statue of Mephistopheles, which I believe you chopped the head off and is in your
Yes.
portable hole.
Yeah. I'll have to write that in there just to make sure. We should ask what the puzzle box is.
The puzzle box plans were also, or at least a diagram of the puzzle box was underneath the statue.
So what is the significance and purpose of the puzzle box?
Yeah.
So far these are the 5 questions that I put in the Roll20. Who is Tyrannica? What significant events have happened here? What sort of duties did you perform here? Can you describe the circumstances of your death, how it occurred? And what is the significance and purpose of the puzzle box?
At least we got one more.
No, that was 5 there. That's why I'm just going over them. Anything else you'd want to switch out or ask it instead?
I don't have any role in this, so it's up on you guys.
See, I wonder if there needs to be something in there that's even more simple, because they can lie.
They can lie. I mean, that's what the sense motive is, but, I don't know, I'm just trying to cover as much bases as we can.
We know the symbol belongs to someone, but maybe we can get that out of, like, the significant events that happened here.
Okay, do we care about the order then, maybe?
I'm more wondering if we should add in another pronoun, because we know that the symbol is of a devil.
Mephistopheles?
Is it? Yeah, it's Mephistopheles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Tiny
from
little-
Cats.
Yeah, the pitchfork symbol, and maybe throw that in there, just maybe somehow.
Where would you think would be a good place to throw it in?
Even just, I feel like throwing it in as like an insult, or like, Mephistopheles is disappointed in you. What went wrong? Something like that. Or like, what happened?
Okay. So in terms of how we present this, would we be trying to be like we're disciples of the guy then? Because that's actually another thing to take into consideration. Are we going to try and seem like we're working with Mephistopheles or not, or are we just going to be like?
I suggest that we just ask direct questions and go there.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Let's-
the one that's going to be asking the questions. None of you can actually ask questions.
That's true.
Okay.
Let's keep this direct.
So I'm just going to copy paste the questions then that I have so far into the Discord for now, and
Yeah.
the memes.
Because right now we have 2 already. Make sure we have 3 organized, because that's all you're going to get.
Okay, 1 second. Why can't I Control C? Okay, let me see.
Well, C's his own person, so
Okay, so I put it in the stream memes, the questions I had there. Do those seem fine for you, see?
Was there was the Zoom here? What's the form here? What can you discuss sequence your poker? And signal versus the puzzle box. Okay. All right. That's it. Do you want anything? You know what? We can take our time on casting anything else. So, we'll start from this. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you need us to get in a circle and hold hands?
No. Get
I
the.
Don't touch me. You already hugged me. No more touching for today. You already used your touching like quota.
All right. So,
While Boom Crash is holding her hand.
Yes.
one engaged. Yeah, I believe it's gonna take. Let me just pull the spell just to make sure.
it's like 10 minutes cast, maybe 1 minute.
Yeah,
cast.
I just want to make. I just want to do a final read through, make sure that I'm not going over.
Kind of a weird thing to ask, but for kind of like moving along thing, can I just have Dust Flicker like scouting ahead while we're doing this? Just taking a look
Scouting
for
out.
ceiling opening?
Yeah. At some point during your 8 hours of rest, you have Dusk Flicker go up to the upper regions where the panels were falling away, revealing that they were vaguely underneath the black spires. Like there are tiles that are broken from the very top area. They can see a night sky above.
Okay. So it does come back eventually. I don't know if that'll take his whole time, but he'll come back and let us know.
Yeah,
We got a way out.
not the entire thing is directly underneath the spires, but yeah, you can get out.
Okay.
Also, Dusk
Alright.
Flicker can find, while they're lurking around, they can find their way back to the other rooms that you were in, where you were dragged in to this whole messy situation, and can also see the scattered remains of the various petrified cultists. Some of them have been smashed, but others are intact.
That's a whole other thing we might want to investigate. Okay. So we got our sort of like weaving. So just to kind of get a visual picture, is this kind of like layers underground underneath the thing in a weird way?
Have you played the game Portal?
Yes, but not extensively.
It's kind of like the moving panels and stuff from that, except imagine there's like a little skeleton holding the panels behind each one.
Instead of the little robot arms. Fuck. That's adorable and I hate it.
Okay.
Sorry for good quality.
Wait, so these aren't pocket dimensions, are they?
No, this is not a pocket dimension.
Okay.
It's a real place.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. I've been waiting. So, all right. So I'm gonna cast the thing against the head first. Tell me how it goes.
You call upon Nerul, calling back for this wretched soul from the afterlife so that it may be questioned. A red light fills the skull's eyes as it returns to this mortal coil in the form of a spirit-infused skull. And you can see it pause, like mentally processing what has happened. Just glances up at the ceiling and says, "I see it now. In death. So twisted. Such a delightful betrayal. Delicious despair. A suitable right to replace our own." Of course, it was the only way.
Only a monk can hear that, right?
No,
No.
it says this out loud.
We got a talker.
Like you just can't. You guys just can't talk to it. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little basketball spin, and then it's like, and have it face me and go like um, describe describe what has happened here, the circumstance of your death and how it occurred.
I was betrayed. That is all it says through its skeletal grin.
Okay. Okay. who is Tyrannica?
I cannot say.
Coy motherfucker.
What a bitch.
Okay. If you wish for your goals to come to completion, then you must tell me what has happened here. And I'm gonna just do a. I'm gonna raise the skull, the facing upward, and just kind of like just spin it once in my hand. It's like, you see it. Explain yourself.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no, I'm not good at that. Persuasion.
Are you better at intimidation?
Ah, it's 17. It'll be whatever it is. My charisma is pretty mediocre.
Do a secret oppose. Okay. It stares at you for a moment, and then it says, "The beholder was brought here by him. A delicious betrayal. He brought down the spire. Was the only way. Our right was not strong enough to appease the great lord of betrayal."
Ah, okay. So the things that I ask is who is Tyrannica, which I gotta know on. What significant event has happened here, which is the betrayal happened. Describe the circumstances of how it occurred. He just said betrayal. So I have 2 questions left. Okay, so the puzzle box and then the duty. Okay, I'm gonna just whisper to you guys. I'm gonna question to you guys, just a silent emotion. If you guys still want me to ask about his duties.
I make a motion no if you explain the other pieces.
Okay, so let's ask for the puzzle box. Like,
Yeah.
describe this, and just describe what is the purpose of this trinket.
I would like to approach Amon while he's asking this question.
Mhm.
So I could be like at least near the head if it's trying to be slick with its words.
Okay.
Ease up behind the skull. So, we still seek the box, then. I don't know. I don't know where it is, I'm afraid. I know that you so desperately must need it.
It's like I'm gonna rattle the magic 8 ball. It's like that's not the question.
It is necessary to begin the grand betrayal.
Okay, this is a statement, not a question. I'm gonna ask, what is the grand betrayal? Would that be that would be acceptable to everyone, I assume?
Yeah, sounds good
Yep.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna phrase the question like, what is this grand betrayal, and what does it entail?
If we have reached this far, then the war has begun. The great battle foretold will soon be upon us, and then the world will feel the ultimate betrayal at his treacherous hand. Soon, my lord. I believe if that's the last question, the
Okay.
eyes fade, the soul departs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it in the wall. Okay.
Yeet.
Okay, didn't get much clarity, but we did get about half the answers we were seeking.
Which is
Um,
best
The
to be
betrayal-
expected from occultists, I guess.
The
Yep.
betrayal it's talking about that killed him was this lich food thingy basically got too big and destroyed the tower, right? That's what he's talking about killed him or something else?
No. I
No?
mean, that's a part of it. It sounds like there's something more to happen.
Yep, because the Lich doesn't have much of a part of the plan. It doesn't seem like a part of the plan. The Lich isn't doing anything with the war or anything. So
No, that seemed like a personal thing, like it was brought here to challenge like the cultists or something. Maybe we can find more on their bodies.
my
But-
suspicion is this: this is like a weapon testing, like a weapon development facility type thing.
Yeah.
They're out of control. Like their actual goals involve the box, and then the and whatever like is going on elsewhere.
Can I do a religion check related to betrayer and stuff? Like, it's Mephistopheles, I'm pretty sure, right? But I want to see if I can get any other insight into
Yeah.
stuff.
Who is
Certainly
super
try.
fascinating? Yeah.
I would have got 13.
You haven't been able to confirm much beyond what you've already known. You have your suspicions, but you'd have to confirm it probably in some sort of like official text.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say out loud, I think this has to do with that Mephistopheles thing we've been hearing before, but I need to like either talk with somebody or look at some more holy text to make sure. And if that's the case, we're dealing with something pretty bad, and I'm still not sure what it's trying to do.
If anything, we best look at what's upstairs. I think asking this beholder creature questions isn't going to give us much more than what
Well,
that
we could at
is.
least learn about the tiefling.
Could, that's true.
Okay, so let me put those questions in the roll 20, and then you
Yeah.
guys can pick apart what I got.
Guys, also, there's 2 other heads that we could. There's one more head that we could ask. A necromancer, the head that we got when we stopped him from robbing the grave. Maybe he knows something shady.
Oh, the tomb, the one where we found all like the little kids' toys, like
Yeah.
Atorus' lover.
Yeah, because at this stage, I don't think we're. Are we actually trying to go to like a proper authority to deal with them? Because I don't think we are.
I
Not-
don't think we can.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more like we're just going to show up, claim things, and then beat his ass and hope it works out. The best
Yeah.
evidence we'll have is just be like, this is related.
Actually, this is all going to be up to Boomcrash because she's the one with the biggest personal gripe. So, does she wants to do things legitimately, or does she wants to just nuke
Oh,
everything?
motherfucker dead.
Don't forget, we know that he's working with the devils.
Oh, fuck, I completely forgot. God damn it, we should have asked about the list. Oh my god.
What list?
The
What?
list that we
List of
found with the names. The names that had Arn. God fucking damn it.
I
Maybe
don't think we're gonna get much. They're just names. They mean nothing unless we can connect the body to them. We only know Arn.
no, but we could have asked what the list was, like what the significance of the list was. Like, was this your followers or something? Anyway, but maybe can we still ask the Lich maybe something about it? Maybe he'll be able to say something.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so compile things.
I
Okay.
guess who is your master or who brought you here?
Oh no, like
Who brought you here is probably better.
don't ask for any kind of ego-based question. Like
True.
yeah, this thing is full of itself. So I would ask, if I were you guys, I would ask like on-point factual stuff, and anything that can like stroke his ego over what it is or what it's for.
So instead of saying like who brought you here, you could say who inconvenienced you by bringing you here, kind of thing.
Or who did you overthrow to get this position of power?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. So
What
who
is
did you
that exactly?
overthrow?
The
We need to mention
Oh,
the
I see it.
tiefling,
yeah,
but I'm
what
trying
did
to
it
figure
do?
out what kind of tiefling. I'm trying to think of how to phrase that better.
When you mentioned the tiefling before your expiration, who are you referring to?
Was there anything else? I think those are the major ones.
I can't think of anything related to the list, but I probably, because I don't think I even know about the list. Maybe I'll ask about the cultists. What were the cultists to you? Were they servants or? Just-
no, he's gonna all call them servants or whatever. Like
Mhm.
the
What did the cultists do for you? What about
like,
that?
no, what did they want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
what did they want to do? Because like I'm sure he'll be more open with that kind of question.
So far I got who did you overthrow? The tiefling you mentioned earlier.
Yep.
Well, I need to phrase it again, but we're mentioning the tiefling. And then what did the cultists want from you? So we got 2 more questions after that. I mean, maybe from what we've just learned a second ago, maybe it's better to just have 3 questions and then see if we can rephrase things.
Yeah, I mean there's still 10 minutes for everything to resolve. So yeah, we can ask 3 questions and then do freebies.
So
Okay.
even like the first one that you put down, like when did you get here? That's also good for a timeline.
Do
So
we care about the time? I don't think we do.
we might care a tiny bit. So
Depends on how long. Like, seemed like the other skull was talking about. Oh, if we haven't found it yet, like the war has started. Oh, something must be wrong. Or there's
I
a
wish we knew
timeline.
carbon dating as a skill.
Alright.
I think that's a good start. I need to figure out how to phrase. I'll type in the first bits of questions, but how do we want to phrase the tiefling question?
You mentioned the tiefling when you saw this. I'm gonna point to Mao. Who did you mean? Who were you referring?
Okay, it's in the stream memes.
Okay. Looks good, everyone.
Think so? Because it probably will give us a sly answer again, and we'll have to think of something, or maybe it'll tell us something we want to ask more details.
Everyone
Have
else?
at it.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. What did you
Okay,
say?
just no one's saying anything. So I'm asking
I mean,
for.
we were talking.
We
didn't
were
hear us for
talking.
a second.
Okay.
But yeah, have
Okay.
at it.
All right then. I'm gonna do the thing on the big ass skull.
Do it.
A spiritual red glow encompasses the giant skull with cracked jaw. Its eyes light up
Alright.
again, but it's all like tiny pinpricks of light.
Mm.
Predictable! You seek the knowledge from the world's greatest genius! I can't believe that I've fallen for such a fluke like you little cretins.
Hey, all the we're all full of surprises. And speaking of which, I do wish to learn such from you. Um, the cultists that you were involved with, what do they want from you?
They didn't want anything. They just wanted to keep this tower to themselves. And then it was suggested that I take it for myself, and well, it was a spacious place. I moved in. They ran, they tried to escape, but they were stopped in their tracks by my beautiful beams.
I think that's the tiefling he's talking about.
But he said he was suggested for it. Okay.
Yes, it's also a spell.
Well, it could also be somebody just tipped him off.
No
Okay,
one's
but I-
affected me with a spell, you ingrates. I'm far too powerful for that.
Can he hear us? He's
I mean,
Good.
I'm the one that he's on. It's not a real like consciousness. Like it's like me typing a computer.
okay.
Okay, so you mentioned the tiefling before. When you were defeated by this thing, who did you mean?
That ignorant asshole. I suppose he did have a way with his words. But he's the one that told me about the tower, told me how lax its defenses were. He's also the one who seemed to have put it in my head that I would be more powerful in this death form. I don't know how he did it, but I saw somehow in my dreams that I had become a lich, and I awakened and became one. My beautiful flesh melted from my face. I'll never forgive him. If I could find him, I would. And petrify him, and then smash it with a hammer!
Well, okay.
I guess we should ask what his name is, since he's being so goddamn vague.
Well, ask for the name and descriptions and stuff. Like, be like,
Yeah.
we could find him and maybe do that for you if you give us a description and name.
Well, if you describe, okay, can you provide a description and a name for this advisor that is turned against you?
Gave no name. He had tall horns, red, big shoulder pads, robes, I guess. If you find him, tell him Robosso has an I-beam waiting for him here in hell.
So he actually doesn't know. Someone just mind controlled him.
Yeah.
Or
It
at
was not
least showed
mind
us his
control. I have my own free will.
Like, I'm gonna grab his skull and just rattle a bit. Like, hey, no free will. Okay. So I think we asked about 4 questions. Is there anything else that we want to?
Should we mention devils? Mention Mephistopheles at all?
I don't think he really knows much of like what actually happened.
Meh. I just want to see if he knows about it. I mean, he does. He is a freaking beholder, so he might know a little bit of Mephistopheles and the Betrayer.
Could be easily describing him right now. We've seen statues of Mephistopheles. He's got really tall horns.
Yeah, that. I mean, even confirming that might be useful. So maybe just be like,
But if he didn't give a name, he's not going to be able to tell us his name.
Yeah, it's already implied. We don't need to ask more. Unless someone else has a really objection. Like,
wait, we have the list. Can we just show him the list and see if he recognizes any of these names?
okay, I don't think he will, but hey, this list doesn't mean anything to you. I'm gonna rub the list on his eye socket.
Scan it. Scan it.
Yeah,
Scan the list.
A bunch of filthy mortal names. What use have I for this? Except to pick and choose which parts to include in my next greatest invention.
okay. Thank you. That'll be it. And I'm gonna just roll him away from the mech.
Hey! Careful with that! He departs back to the wherever.
Where do they go?
All right. So there is that. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Rather spry after that long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question about the way petrification works here. Is it? Could we use that talk with dead to a petrified statue?
It needs to have a working jaw.
Okay. So we'd have to unpetrify a statue to make a corpse to then use the thing.
Yeah.
They're alive?
Okay. So I could, in theory, unpetrify people. I just don't want to.
It costs
So-
money, of course.
Yeah, it costs 100 G each time and greater restoration and all this stuff. So if you want to do the interrogations, do you guys want to do that?
I kind of almost think it might be necessary. We just tie up a statue unpetrified and have a live person to kind of beat the shit out of and talk to.
I don't mind doing the shit beating. Not in those words, though, but we should go up.
I mean, at this point, that might be a decent thing.
Okay. Okay. So, wait. When the stage constantly moved around, did any of the statues do any of them remain, or are they just buried in the bones?
They
There
are
are statues.
they are half buried. Duskflicker was able to find some intact.
Okay. Is there anyone that looks old?
Can we? Yeah. Should we like roll an investigation for old and important?
Or
There
like
was
old?
one that had horns.
No, I think more of old or fragile. Someone we can beat up.
That's fair.
Well, there's not
Like you, Amon. I
there's
like
not
you a
really
lot.
anybody very old. Like devil cults don't tend to garner lots of elders unless they're super
Oh, I see.
important.
Okay, so it's all the edgy kids.
Well, don't
Okay,
forget,
we got to beat up teenagers.
people are a resource. Blood is a resource. So I guess the old people are only good for blood.
Okay. So in that case, I guess we just pick a random head, and
So
well, you said they were half buried, right?
Yeah, but you can easily get them out.
There's also one that had horns that we saw from afar, but that's as far as we saw.
I mean, do you think? Okay, let's stop for a second and see if we can pick out one that might know a little bit more. You think tieflings might have a little bit more sway here, or do you think that racial whatever will matter?
Let's go for a
I-
tiefling. Let's go
Okay.
for it because every complaint so far is about someone with horns. So, like this entire session is nothing about someone bitching about a person in horns.
So tiefling might be more.
do a thing because it has horns.
Mhm.
Now, it's no offense. I mean, I know how people, snake people don't get the best rap either.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what's going on here, and I would like to know. So let's just find that guy, or whoever they were, she just kick the
Well-
shit out of her and get answers.
Well, we have to. Okay, so can we say we start flying Dust Flicker up to go to those areas where those statues were and start unburying? We look for a tiefling, essentially.
You eventually do find one. This one's only missing a leg.
Oh, that makes it easier to restrain. So we're gonna get in super duper position. Everybody get out some rope, tie it all around the statue. Boom Crash, have spells ready to telekinesis if you need to, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Was it on this layer or was it on a different, like, did we have to go up or is it in here?
Do we need to change the map?
It's in
or-
here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
Yeah,
it, like,
because
fell, because I knew the
I
map
asked
changed.
if it's half buried, and he said yes. I was wondering what you guys were doing.
No, because I thought that we, like, fell through, because I know the map has changed a lot, but I thought we, like,
Yeah.
fell through a layer into this one as well.
No, this was
Now-
just the map rearranged
Walls.
Okay.
itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
the walls just changed. Anyway, so I'm gonna use a diamond and do the thing.
Also, I think you mentioned going up to the surface. Did you want to?
No,
I-
'cause I,
No, because they're mistakenly under the impression
Yeah.
that the statues were up there, not
Yeah.
down here.
Okay, so we can do it down here. So we'll just say, like, we all got him tied up. Me and Mao basically have it held together, and Amon's gonna unpetrify while we, like, can still have it grappled. That sound like a plan, guys?
Let's get on with it.
If we have to beat it with non-lethal damage till it's unconscious, we'll do that.
All right.
Mm.
So zap. I'm doing the thing.
Right.
Are we breaking your DM plans a little bit?
A little bit. It's fine.
he's like, I have to go find an NPC,
Okay, so, you find this tiefling, you arrange the place, how you like, and restore them with, the blessings that Amon places upon the statue as you powder, the gemstone, sprinkle it across its form. The gemstone starts to, like, from each speckle of gem, the stone starts to melt away, revealing also a rather bloody stump where the leg was. And this person was, like, frozen mid-attack. They're, like, on the ground as well, so they kind of, like, just lurch forward. What's happening? The Beholder? Who are you people?
We point to the skull.
Someone who can save you or harm you, if you answer our questions. So, let's get to answering.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, I can do something. I can cast Zone of Truth.
All right, even better.
I rub my hands together for a second, just like, now hold him for a second. I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, you
Okay.
cast Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth!
What's going on here?
As the Zone of Truth appears around this tiefling who you've restrained, who is noticing that their leg is gone, looks up. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
No, what's
To the
going
DM.
on here?
What's going on here? We were under attack. A beholder came up from the depths and just started attacking.
What were you doing here?
These spires. Wait a minute. And he's gonna try and save against the Zone of Truth. Let's do that. I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Well,
Is this like a physical can't? Like something is enchanting you and preventing you from talking about it?
No,
Like,
it's not. I can't tell you. I just refuse to.
I'm just gonna
I'm
step
gonna just straight
forward.
up. I'm gonna straight up sock him in the face and then grab him by his neck. Listen, you're in no position to lie to us right now. We need answers.
I will not lie to you. Shit.
Who is
Okay,
Tyrannica?
Tyrannica runs our base in the deep south.
Where in the deep south? There's the swamps. There's cities. What are you talking about?
The temple. The great temple in the tundra. In the mountains. The
Are you
frozen
working
south.
for Mephistopheles?
The great betrayer serves us all.
Well, we can confirm that's his nickname.
exactly. We didn't need to ask that. Okay, so
I just wanted to ask that.
all right. So then why is the okay? Then what is this place for?
This place is built like the rest for a grand ritual. This was only part of the grander scheme, but not everyone was told what the grand scheme was. We know only of our mission to perform a great sacrificial betrayal, and it was foiled by that beholder attack, destroying everyone. Were we betrayed? Is that what happened?
What were the rituals you needed for the other places?
I don't know. I only know this place.
My turn to grab him from you.
Okay, I kind of like throw him to Mao, and I grab his back.
What does the name Mao Nowhere mean to you?
Check. I don't know that name.
Liar! What is my significance?
You're worth nothing.
You're worth
It's a
nothing.
confirmation that you're worth nothing.
You do so resemble the Lord. Perhaps you do have meaning.
Fuck you! I shove him back to Zomoso.
Man,
I'm
he's
gonna
looking-
grab his head, pull him back, and pull out the list. Drop it in front of him. Any of these guys familiar to you, buddy?
Yes.
Name them. Who are they? Their significance. This name, and I point to Arn.
One of the our plan. One of the clones.
What the fuck? You can make clones?
The higher-ups have many powers.
Where do you make the goddamn clones?
Made some of them here. These were the ones we were sent to capture and return here.
So these are names of people that you have been cloning.
Yes.
Holy shit. Where... God damn it. I kind of pass him to Mao for a second. I'm just like pacing in a circle for a minute.
I don't want him. I'm gonna kill him if I freaking hold on to him for a few more seconds.
I
Oh, crap.
think if you guys just realize what this means, is this...
Oh,
How long have you been
I have a
replacing people?
I have a question. I'm gonna be very enthusiastic about this. Do you know? What about the Lori and
Hey,
Taurus?
Taurus? Like, does he have anything to do with this?
Do you know anything about Voladel?
Because we do work for him, but we just haven't haven't heard anything, and we've stumbled up to this, so we would like to be in the loop.
Oh
I
no.
got the nice cop for once.
Wow.
Make a deception check. I mean,
Oh no! Why Why would you make me do things?
Can I give him advantage? I was like, yeah. Remember Persimmons?
Oh god. Why do I make charisma checks when I don't need to?
I'm giving you advantage. Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
It's a 9.
I mean, he's in a zone of truth, but damn.
There's
I'm sorry,
no way
Dad.
that you work for him. That's a paladin. He leans over towards Samosu. I don't know what
That's
the tiefling's doing with you, but there's no way that
sweetheart.
you work for that person.
Sweetheart, look at me. Look at me. I've known a Taurus for many, many years.
well,
Ask me a question. I'll know the answer.
the fact that we know his name at all kinda indicates that we know what's going on here. And
Do you know why he took the dragonfly as his crest? I can tell you. Do you
I'm
want
gonna
to know?
I'm gonna
I
walk
don't
over to
give
Mal
a
and
I
shit.
can tell you that as well.
I'm gonna walk over to Mao and whisper to her to put on a little act. I'm gonna dive towards him, but Mao's gonna grapple me and easily put me down. So it'll be like I've been betrayed.
I love this. Sure.
Gonna do some
Okay.
RP. Mooncrash,
So-
you're like holding his chin up to you as you like explain this, and he just spits back at you. I don't give a shit about a Taurus.
And I
That
just start
fool
yelling,
doesn't aware-
you guys said that we were going to stop him. You hired me, but why are we working for him? And I just pull out my sword and I start charging for him.
And I try to trip him.
Okay,
So-
make a performance check.
Can I make a deception check?
No.
That's a performance.
Alright, I'm bad at performance.
If I have an excuse to make a performance check, I will, because
Mao
that's
is
like
good
the
at
least
performance.
used thing.
Okay, guys. Okay, I think we should make a unofficial rule: no more improv. It's not working.
Well,
How
I'm gonna do it. I
great at
haven't
improv.
used my inspiration.
I could just,
That's
I just
not
plant
bad.
your face into the ground. It just hurts a little bit more than normal.
Yeah, you did legit trip him, but it looked like he was kind of faking it. Let me see.
I'll take an actual swipe at him, and then Mal can attack me, and that'd be fine.
Or he said I was tripping you. I think he's just doing the insight on you.
Yeah, he takes an actual swipe, but and he gets hurt, but he doesn't seem to be buying this. He also doesn't seem to care. He just looks back at Boomcrash and says, "I don't give a shit about that fool. That tower in Allure. He has no idea of our plans."
Yeah, I figured. He's always been the, how do you say, pretty not bright type, but anyway. He does seem to think he's very important. So, you say that there is his tower in Allure. Is it a tower like this one was supposed to be?
No. It's not a temple. He's just
Okay.
up in his snooty little tower like the rich boy he is.
It sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, no, that he is. Do you care to share what his part is in all of this?
I don't know the exact parameters.
Better tell us something. The longer you talk, the more you stay alive.
But I'm happy with whatever you know, dear heart. Come on.
I motioned him out. Do you think the timeline might matter? How long ago he's petrified?
Maybe.
Ask him something like that. Let him know what year it is.
Yeah,
I don't
was
even
gonna
remember
say.
what year it is. I was also petrified.
You would know by this point, man. You've been unpetrified for a while.
You guys have a lot in common, being petrified tieflings.
Yeah, the stony bits.
That came from the cult of Mephistopheles, supposedly.
I say like
Oh.
give him the year from, and then like mention that he's been petrified for a while.
Yeah, I'll drop that. It's been a while for me, and that I'm like 88 years old or something. But we all just sort of unpetrified recently within the last
hi.
year.
Anyway,
Okay, do we just knock him out?
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have anything more interesting to say, then I see no reason for him to be around.
Before you do,
I've-
let me insight to see if he's hiding anything else, maybe?
I have a few things I could actually ask him that might be useful.
Okay.
For
All
one
right.
thing, I take out a map and I'm just like, okay, you know the location of this one. Where are the other locations of the temples?
I only know the location of the Grand Temple.
Is it on the map here? Take the world map you had.
He closes his eyes and says, I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk. I don't have to tell you anything if I don't want to talk.
I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Recast Zone of Truth.
I mean,
Okay.
Zone of
Did.
Truth is still active.
He's discovered the loophole finally.
That he doesn't
I'm,
have to
I'm
talk.
going to. At this point, I'm going to be like, you don't have to talk, and I'm gonna grab his arm and break a finger.
Ooh.
You just have to point, preferably with a working finger. Gonna make an intimidation check.
Yeah, go the fuck ahead.
So mostly you're getting so dark.
You guys forget, I've done this before. I just don't usually.
It's here.
Usually you're so bad at it.
Please, it's here. He points with his ring finger at a point in the lower southwestern point of the map, in the mountains, very far beyond the Mullick Moor swamps.
Okay. Well, that's good for now.
All right. Thank you very much. We will leave you be. Hopefully you guys do what you need to do. Bye bye now.
I run him through.
You kill him?
Nice.
I'm killing him.
That's no good.
You do remind me of the Lord.
Yeah, and I hate that you said that.
And he falls on your blade, which is of course a sun blade, so it retracts, and he falls into nothing.
Nice.
You it.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
glad that I now know
move
what the
on.
list does.
Here. What?
Sorry, I was getting wax out of my ears. We done with
Yeah,
this thing?
probably was. What about the compass thing for guiding the fuck to family down? So, can
Yes.
we move this along, please?
Yeah, it looks weirdly straight. Yeah, it's not wavering at all.
Right, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, so let's boogie.
Right.
Your compass sucks. Just keep walking.
I do not
I mean-
make the rules.
I mean, it does suck, but we got no other choice. So what you gonna do?
Right.
Right, you guys get into the upper regions, flying out, and you appear out in the open sky, which is now dawn, I would say. Dawn of the new day. Do you guys want to do anything else here in the temple now that Robosso is...
We should destroy that
Okay.
circle, so nothing.
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was thinking. So, can I cast like erupting earth on the circle to disrupt it so it no longer works?
Just do it on the whole tower. Let the entire thing just fall.
That might be difficult.
Do we still kind of not understand? Was that just Robosso getting pieces for it? Is what we assume?
Eh.
You head up to the the magical circle. It is still glowing. Its magic has not faded, in spite of all the rest of the magic here fading. It looks like the giant rat
So
has
yeah, it's
died,
not Robosso.
and it looks like the panther is still alive, but emaciated.
Huh.
Okay.
Wait. So the magic circle is still functioning, but Robosso's dead. So that means the magic circle isn't related. Okay, that's kind of bad.
So erupting earth, let's just disrupt the magic circle.
Yeah.
Let's fuck it up and then let the panther go. Because I
Okay.
feel bad.
Okay.
Okay, you erupting earth, which does eventually cause a hole to appear below the circle, collapses the ceiling of this structure, and its magic goes away.
All right. I'm gonna go off to the side and write a letter to Maria. That's gonna okay. I'm gonna take the list and go off to the side and just kind of tell you guys I'll be back. I'm just gonna go pray or some shit.
Be
And I'm
quick, we're
gonna-
following the thing, and the thing's pointing at something finally.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I just need to do something. And I'm gonna basically copy the list to Maria and tell her to be wary of anybody that's mentioned on it if she recognizes any of the names, because we have strong reason to believe they might not be who they seem and they might be dangerous.
Pastas.
Did you check to make sure her name's not on it?
I mean, I think we would recognize that by now, right?
That would be
Maria's
a name
name
that
isn't
you would
on
have
the-
recognized, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
because we rolled for it to see who we recognized before, and it was literally just Arm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could I check again now that I got a sort of second idea of what it means?
You do, but you don't recognize many of the other names.
Yeah, so I'll just in case she runs into anybody like that, and maybe to give her a little insight on her side,
So
and be like,
I think you can still try an investigation check. I think there actually might be some information that you can glean.
okay, I'll try again on the
I
names.
had to think about it for a second.
Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much that you can glean. It's just a bunch of weird names. Weird random names.
So the lure is just basically the names to be careful. The curse involving her, fortunately, is gone. I hope she is safe and that the escalations between you, Don, don't go too much further. But be wary of these names, and especially Arn. He's apparently not who he seems. I can't prove too much further, but there's something to say that he is definitely influenced.
Okay. Send this message to Maria. There's not any immediate response.
Yep, I figure, and then I joined the group.
Message sent.
Okay,
Join
let's
the
go. Come on.
Okay.
Who wants to ride on the pony with me?
Hey,
Nerd! Did I do that
Okay.
right, Mao? I think that you
So,
told me that.
you're all going to the hole first, right? That's the idea? Hello?
The whole
anyone?
Um,
Yeah.
so only one person can carry us, so we're
it's a
moving
portable
faster.
hole. Yes. I forgot the process that you guys were doing.
Mm-hmm.
This. You're not
Yep.
on mountains so much anymore, but you can still do this technique. Go to
It's
the
the easiest
overworld.
way to go quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, you guys certainly can take rest.
So it'd basically be like every 10 minutes we pop out, throw 0 points in the right direction, I keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless somebody else wants to be the brighter.
Sorry, I just got back. Mao was pooping behind the tower.
We're doing the portable whole fly thing, but
Oh, okay.
I can be the jockey, or somebody else can be the jockey. Because the Howard says sentient.
Boom Crash is in the portable hole, and she is studying the Atlas of Endless Horizons so she can learn the spells inside it and add it to her spellbook.
Picture every 10 minutes we just physically pick you up so you can breathe and then drop you back in.
Okay, so
am
the
not
Atlas of Endless Horizons. I just wanted to read it again to figure out how it works. Contains the following spells, which are wizard spells for you while you are attuned to the book: Arcane Gate, Dimension Door, Gate, Misty Step, Plane Shift, Teleportation Circle, and Word of Recall. It functions as a spellbook for you while you're holding the book. Use it as a spellcasting focus. 3 charges, regains some at dawn. Use the charges in this way while holding it. Spend 1 minute studying the book to expend 1 charge and replace one of your prepared wizard spells with a different spell from the book. When you're hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to spend a charge to teleport up to 10 feet, potentially causing the attack to miss. Got it. I just had to
Okay,
remind
so-
myself, because this is a very unfamiliar item being from Tasha's.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so it is essentially my new spellbook because I was using my old Warlock spellbook.
You can copy
As-
all of the spells into here.
Yeah, I'll splice it, and this will become my new grimoire.
Sure.
Okay.
Especially
I'll-
since Rick Solly doesn't seem to have as much power over you as she did in the past.
Mhm.
This is a fairly easy thing for you to do.
Okay. Yay.
Let's get rid of the spooky music. Second. Sweet. Desert ambient. Sounds good. Right.
Oh, and I also need to study the spell book from the smuggler's cache because I've had that for a while.
Sure have. I don't know what's on it. So, I will figure that out later. That was random find, and I probably wrote that down somewhere, and then it just never came up again. God damn.
Great.
So I'll put Stingerbacks, spellbook.
Oh yeah. Because it was from the.
It was from that cache of weapons and stuff
Yeah.
they had underground. So I might be able to find what that is. Okay, you guys fly off from this desert jungle. Basically a very hot looking wooded region. And you sort of go out into a more open area slightly with more of these scabs kind of pockmarking the desert landscape.
Cool.
As you're flying out, Duskflicker can see up ahead that there are some other things flying in the air. They look to be about its size, but they're in the distance. They have seen them before it has seen you. What do you do?
We're gonna land.
Okay. You
I
land.
got my
Divulge with the party.
spyglass.
Divulge with the party. Mal can do that.
You peek out from the spyglass as you get up onto a scab where you can see these things from a better distance as you lie in wait, trying to find what the Lord's name can be out there. Okay.
Could I crystal ball that spot to get a better look?
So now, with your perception, you are able to see that these griffins, it is what they are. They are griffins. There's just 2 of them, and it looks like they are leaving from a location in 2 different directions, while little beams of red light are being cast after them. Eventually, one falls and comes back to the earth. The other one falls shortly after.
Where did the beams of light come from?
They're coming from an area entrenched beyond a few of the scabs in the distance, the little mountains.
So-
We'll go back down and I'll tell everybody about how they just got shot out of the sky?
Should we proceed on foot, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's hoof it, everybody.
Magic
Boomcrash, you
in this
can ride on
world.
Duskflicker if you want. Or we can still read your book for a little bit.
Let me know when you need me.
Oh, have you? No, she's.
Queen.
Oh well, for the spell book, yes, because she's read the other book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're hoofing it.
Yes. It does say that it is in that direction. But it looks like we don't have to engage whatever this is. You guys just seemed conflict averse, so I figured I would let you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That seems good.
You guys proceed with caution, trying your best to get around whatever this is. So I'm going to have you guys plan out your route with a survival check. We can call it a group check if you
Okay.
All right.
don't call it a check.
So do we all roll or just somebody rolls?
It's a group check.
Okay. I misunderstood that. Shit.
All right.
Right.
I feel good.
Feels pretty good. I would definitely say that's at least 2 successes. And Boom Crash still got above 10. So I'm going to say that you guys get a marginal success as you try and find your way around this event. And you do kind of get around the event. You take a long way around some of the scabs and give it a wide berth. But it seems that have, in fact, accidentally run into it. So as you're going around the mountains from where those beams came from, you find yourself in a small valley, and you can see ahead of you several mounted units heading towards you on horseback. Hold! Stop!
I guess we halt.
Halt and stop. What do they look like?
They're wearing this bronzed armor with leaves on their foreheads and of their helms. You can find that they are also flying the banners of Allure.
Are you folks Leaf Crown?
The horses come to a stop near you guys and whinny. I don't think they're scouts. No, seems not. We're lucky. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I kind of shrug and point in motion to Mao.
Why are you pointing at me? We're just
Trazier,
traveling.
Trazier, we're escorting the merchant. Come on, people.
Boom Crash says out loud. What? I'm so sorry.
You heard the birdie. Trazier, and I kind of motion to you.
Can we
Traveling
help you, boys?
Just a bunch of adventurers escorting a merchant. I guess it can't be that much of a threat. One of them, however, is squinting their eyes and says, Wait. No, I've heard of you. Points at Zumasu.
I don't have.
You're
much
with the
spells
Leaf
on my
Crown.
level.
You're with the Leaf Crown. You're Zumasu.
No, he's not.
You're
He's
supposed to be
dead.
dead.
Fuck.
That's what they said.
Oh yeah.
How do you
gonna
know that
just
that's
fucking-
him? I've seen him. He was on patrol, and his face was all over the newspapers.
I should have worn my disguise when traveling. I'm just gonna straight
Wait,
up
I
lie
thought
to
your
him.
name was Fred. What the hell, dude?
I'm just gonna straight out say just lie and just say like, are you saying all Yanti look alike or something?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I was gonna say no, because he did get a natural 20 on his history check that I gave him to recognize your reputation. I'll let you make a deception check.
Do it. Do it.
Alright, do you think all Yanti look alike? I have no idea who you're talking about. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad. I'm gonna have to oppose,
But
though.
I don't know who you're talking about, but he does sound handsome.
That's... How many Hanti have armor? It's not Leaf Crown armor.
It's just
Yes.
heavy armor, man. We're adventurers.
It's a motley crew. I suppose it's wishful thinking in this situation. Well, regardless, there's still the potential that you could be spies for the enemy. We're going to have to detain you.
Hey, man.
We will
Hey,
let
man,
you
we're
go
already doing
as
our
soon
things.
as our task is complete.
What is your task? Like you keep on speaking vagaries. Apparently, there's a danger up ahead. Speak.
Yeah, if you need us to take care of it, we can definitely do that.
We can discuss
Yeah.
that. Come with us.
Mm.
Need to have the mages check you out.
No, just
We're
Y'all.
we're on a schedule.
we're on a
like,
schedule. Like,
See, we gotta get to the place, don't we?
Yes, of course. We have to head to the place where I am going. These fine fellows are escorting me. You do not want to mess with the merchant consul. The merchant consortium. Do you? I mean, you must have heard of us, even as a soldier, correct?
fucking weird. Like, I don't. The sooner we get out of here, the better. I don't want to stay here any longer. Like, is there any way that we can resolve this quickly without having to go out of our way? We've already
Don't-
had to walk around a fucking mountain. Come on.
Also, don't you guys have better things to do than deal with 4 of us?
Yes, we do. That's exactly why we need you detained. If you are spies for the enemy, we cannot afford giving them any
Who's-
information.
Okay,
who's
Zone
the
of
enemy?
Truth. Cast Zone of Truth. So one of you has to be like a paladin or something, and we'll say that we're not spies for whatever. Who's your enemy? Who are you fighting?
There is a paladin that can cast Zone of Truth and take you to them.
I kind of give Boomcrash a wide eye, like.
Mao is also giving a not so wide eye and getting hand ready for rapier.
Well, now we know that they don't have a paladin with them, so do we want to fight them?
Yeah,
I don't have a
do
paladin
this.
between these two.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cast
Before you do anything, I may
Mhm.
not have described this scene properly. They have rushed out towards you, but they rushed from a group of people.
Okay.
You
Okay,
see in the
okay.
distance as you are pondering your next move, and you can see that there is a rather large group of people, many of which wearing similar armor. They are nestled within a series of mountains up ahead.
Fuck it.
These
they
were
have
dispatched
cover.
from there.
The horses of Rohan.
Fucker.
Okay, so information for this scenery then. They're in our way if we just follow our path, right?
They're actually not. You can go past them,
Just,
but it would require climbing out of a little mountain
we'll
area.
just walk with them for a bit and then put you in a pocket.
Let's go, I guess.
I mean, I can fly. We could just jump on the horse and fly away.
Then they'll
No,
hang
the-
us.
yeah, they're gonna tell us, and it's like that's gonna be an entire army's worth of detachment. It's like, okay, you know what you do? We'll just follow and just whine constantly about it. They'll
Yeah.
they'll probably be annoyed and just let us go. We'll just
Yeah.
whine and bitch like crazy.
All right, I push Maruzawa down and just like nod my head as Amon says that. Fine. The faster we get out of here, the better for everybody.
Boys have wine. Like, please tell me you at least have wine. That'll make it at least kind of worth our time.
Yeah, do you guys have any nice rations or anything? You know, it's been sucky being in these woods for so long.
March!
My
We're getting to
beers
the
are nourishing.
paladins.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
One of them leads the way, trotting with their horse, and another gets behind you guys as you guys are marched on. You guys head to what looks to be a rather large contingent of Ilorans, who are all disturbingly quiet. It looks like they're intentionally being quiet as no soldiers are talking, and everybody is just kind of giving vague nods to each other.
What's the deal, guys? Come on.
Somebody die over here? Did
You will if you don't keep your mouth shut.
anybody react to that at all?
No, not really. They're just like looking at these strange creatures coming into their camp. Though for a camp, there isn't much nearby in the way of tents or anything. As you guys are heading on, you can see small, like, not a flash, but like a increase of light as some smoke clears, and from the blue flash is a whole bunch of soldiers that are just teleported in and added to the mix. They're carefully guided by some silent
Ooh.
guides.
What?
That's exciting.
You guys are brought before a contingent of cavalry, and a paladin heads over to you guys. Report in. Who are these people? What are they doing here? We saw them on the horizon. At least the mages detected them. I don't think they're spies, but don't know what they are. Probably adventurers or something. But we need
Boom
to make
crash
sure.
elbows through his ear. It's like,
Yes, I in fact am a merchant. I don't need to hear from you. Not yet. And the paladin casts Zone of Truth around you all.
We're not
Okay.
spies.
spell save.
Yeah, if you want to lie, it's going to be a charisma saving throw.
I mean, I'm not lying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie yet.
We
Either
have
way,
we have to RP this thing.
I guess
That's how
make the
this works.
save just to find out who's on what.
Is it just a will save?
It's a charisma save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Damn it!
They're
I'm
next to
minus
me.
1.
They're next to me though, right? So bonuses?
Yeah.
Are we just
Oh,
I'm fine.
eat it. Eat it.
Okay, even he possibly makes it because unless the zone of truth is really high, that's pretty good.
Is it? Yeah. Is it a D4 for your bonus?
No, it's you just get 4.
Oh, just 4. Oh, okay.
Just straight up 4.
Okay, my bad. I thought it was a D4.
Nah, my paladin aura is pretty good in that regard.
You're all glowy and shit.
The
The
next-
other paladin can feel your aura, and it's like, ooh, tingle.
Only if they're my friends. I don't consider them my friends.
The paladin opens their eyes after the declaration and says they're resisting it. Most suspicious. Who are you?
Crash is tapping her foot.
She's aware that you guys have all succeeded at the save and
Okay,
attempted to
as-
resist.
I didn't know they
Okay,
would do
as
that
we
with zone of
said,
truth.
we are escorting him, like I pointed through Zir, through his journey, and we are on a tight schedule here. So, if you can determine that we're not spies, then we need to really get going.
Well then,
Like we don't need anything from you. We didn't even know you were here. Not if you could all stop wasting each other's time and just move on.
make a persuasion check.
Damn it! Why do I say things?
Because you have a level head.
This is
Your
very
level-headedness, although it does speak logic, does not speak convincing arguments. Yeah, it looks like the paladin is not convinced that you aren't spies. She says, I'm going to cast this spell again. I need you to open yourselves to its influence. I will know you resist.
Boom Crash rolls her eyes and puts her hands on her hips and then gestures is like, okay, let's get this over
Okay.
with. Okay.
Okay, Karen.
All right, roll your eyes as much as possible.
I'm being a brat.
Doesn't matter for me. You can't tell if I am.
Talk to your manager.
By the justice of Hyronius, he compels you to speak the truth. You guys feel a rush past yourselves and see like these bright lines of text appear in a circle on the ground beneath you all, and you let it wash over you unless anybody does still want to resist.
No.
We can resist if we're trying to lie, though, later, right?
No, it's an initial thing.
Okay.
We can choose to not talk.
You can choose not
All
to
right.
talk.
Alright, I'll let it go through.
You let it wash over you. Good. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
As I said, we are.
You repeat
escort-
yourself.
I stay silent.
They're like, as I said, we are escorting him through his journey.
Which is
It's the
kind of-
truth. They are
And I'm
escorting me
annoyed.
They are escorting me to a place where I can do business. I needed a group of adventurers, and they in turn needed me a bit. I believe this statement. So, you are not associated with the Connaughtons sieging the town below.
From
What?
Canuck.
No.
We don't. Okay, we don't know a town. We don't know anything about a town, and we don't know anything about a siege.
News to us.
There's a siege? Shit.
Are you associated with Allure?
I've traveled through there. Like I don't have a citizenship there. If that's what you're asking.
I mean, I was born there.
Do you fight
Yes.
for a kingdom?
No.
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 Dumasa's gonna in character say no at this point.
You say no.
The fun thing about adventure is we usually fight for ourselves. And we try to stay away from everybody else's fight.
Do you know where you are? If you were in this area, I assumed that you were heading towards Kirad al-Rajah.
What that is? Actually,
No.
do I know what that is?
You can make a history check.
Yeah, because I've traveled around.
And
but,
anybody from this time period can make a history check.
Okay.
So me, I probably won't. 'Cause my history.
Only
Technically,
if this has
Vizier
advantage.
can as well.
Study your geography, Zumosu.
You don't need to study geography if you just live in the city. The woods suck.
Gotta
I
get
think
out.
y'all
Gotta
just forgot
see.
to realize. By the way, I just kind of pseudo-renounced my Loran citizenship there.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Little
Uh,
bit.
So you say this, or she says this, and Amon and Thrazir recognize it. Amon might not speak up about it, but it sounds like it's a place belonging to New Dawn. From the sound of from the naming conventions, it sounds like it's a fortress. And Thrazir just says, it's one of the fortresses in the east. It's one of New Dawn's, yes. The Connaughtons have been laying siege to it, and they are without food for some time. Sure, they have clerics, but they can't administer food to everyone. And we are here to liberate them.
Ah, okay.
Well, good luck with that.
As free agents, are you able to help us in this endeavor?
You're currently employed right now?
I'm sure you are, and I'm sure you're very busy. If you'd like to make a quick buck as mercenaries, we can certainly afford to pay.
Mao's ears perk up a bit.
I'm kind of just gripping my fist because I'm kind of pissed at this whole thing.
This whole situation.
Yeah.
We don't-
Yeah, like I'm gonna point to. I'm gonna poke at the ears like So is that available on the timetable? I'm just gonna like motion to the.
Vizier flips
pseudo
open
mark.
his compass
Yeah.
and just says, seems fine. Don't think we need to be a part of this.
I really like I'm gonna make it very apparent that like I really don't want to be part of this because that's true. That's honesty. It's like now you trust us, and all of a sudden you need our help.
Now that
They don't
you've
trust us, they're desperate.
now that you've sat in this zone of truth, of course I trust you. Given your words, and they have spoken true.
I mean, how much money will we get out of this? Like,
As adventurers, I'm sure that your use is very valued, especially if you're able to survive out in the Scablands.
Yeah, that means we're very expensive, so if you can't pay us a good price, we're gonna say no.
Also,
Speak to Elisar Terran. He's in the... well, he's up there, up the hill.
we'll at least talk. Okay, if we at least talk to the guy, we'll get a beat of what's going around here because we obviously don't know what's going on.
Yeah, at least if we don't want to do it, we can walk on our own merry way, right?
As long as you go in an appropriate direction and with stealthiness.
Sure. Stealthy's my #1 name.
In fact, we may even wish to hold you here until we strike, and then in the chaos you can escape.
fine.
Won't hold you to anything. We aren't
Do you
asking
want
you
us
to
to-
risk your life.
No, I just didn't know if you want us to dance too. I'm just saying, he feels very needy.
All right, you know what? Let's talk to the guy.
Let's just talk to your commander. Come on. I want your manager.
You go up the chain of command to speak with the paladin's boss, and you head past like what looks
I'm
to
gonna
be
keep my head down the whole time.
groups of archers. You see like simple oak-sworn knights. There's like cavalry archers, knights wielding spears. There's a group of mages that are all formed in a contingent. They're all preparing their spells. There's also a contingent of Hazel Knights. These are Eldritch Knights from the Hazel branch of the Leaf Crown. They are all specially trained battle mages.
Ooh.
And amongst them, you can see that there is not so much a camp, but a tent, rather small. And inside, you are brought inside, and you find that there is a man sitting at a small little table set up with a few sort of spectral images showing contingents and layouts of troops on a projected map. looks up. Who are these people? These adventurers. We've confirmed them. They were passing through. We were worried that they would give away our position, but we promised them a hefty sum if they wanted to aid this cause. Elsar.
Or freedom to pass as long as we're stealthy.
That's Commander Terran to you. Please return. As you wish. Paladin leaves. Commander Terran stands up and looks at you all. If you all are willing to help, I can offer you a substantial sum. From your demeanor, I'm gathering that you have good abilities. Be willing to pay 1,000 gold pieces for each of you.
It's not a lot.
That's terrible that inflation's ruined us.
You all narrow your eyes at him.
We just know our value, that's all.
Look,
I'll pay you 1,000 gold pieces
To
just so
leave.
we can get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Make a persuasion check.
we're the best adventurers because we avoid adventure at all costs.
Yeah! You know? You got
He looks back aghast and says, "We can offer you 5,000 gold pieces each to those that help."
Look, we gotta be honest, Jeff. The money isn't a real issue here.
No,
We-
no, I'm just jerking his chain at this
I'm
point.
sure.
We're gonna have to do
Yeah.
it, but still, this is hilarious to me.
What we're here to do is the fact that we had a prior engagement and we were interrupted by your patrols. We tried to explain ourselves, but you guys stopped us repeatedly. So,
Sorry to have inconvenienced your apparent movement, but we are sort of doing a thing here. We're setting an ambush and we can't let it get out. They're in the next valley.
How long do you anticipate that this is gonna take? Like,
Not very long. We are getting our next arrivals, and he looks like at his little pocket watch. In the next few minutes, we'll have everyone here, and then we will get everyone's plans in order, and we will make the move.
okay, are we saying less than a day, like a couple of hours, and we can keep
Within the
going?
hour, we will be dispatched.
Okay,
all
that
right,
makes
let's,
sense.
We need the
let's-
element of surprise. If you don't mind, we'll have you stay here for some time.
All right. You know what? Like, okay, how about we just play along?
Yeah. I mean, hey,
Yeah, like
5,000 is nothing to sniff at.
Also, we can afford to wait a day, can we? Actually, I don't know.
It's up to you.
Not saying this in character. Are you arguing to help them or to just wait for them to ambush first?
We'll just wait it out.
Yeah, he said it's
Okay.
only an hour until they make their move, and then you guys can leave.
Okay, because Zoo is still keeping his head down, not saying shit. But I'm just asking what you're intending to do.
Mm.
Okay.
Are you,
So we're not helping?
I don't want to.
I don't think we should. Also, this is an ambush. If you notice, I am not good at stealth.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
very good at stealth, but also, he's not contracting me. He's asking for help. If there's, like, someone that he wants dead, maybe, but I really...
I'm staying out of this. I'm just going with whatever you guys vote. Plus, that way you get an easy vote. 3.
Someone that
Okay.
I want dead? Is that what you said? Are you
I just-
some sort of assassin?
I pinch my nose. I pinch my nose.
You
Pinch-
don't
pinch
have
my
to.
nose.
You don't have to lie to me. I'm not like a member of the Leaf Crown or anything. I'm a mage myself. I graduated from the Arcane College, the Vein of Conjuration, which is how I brought many of these people here. We have many talented mages that have teleported these troops in, and they don't have the same moral compass that I do. In these trying times, I'm sure that we could make a deal if you were to assassinate the Connaughton general.
Well, wait, isn't the Is the ambush supposed to accomplish that,
The ambush
or
is supposed to rout the Connaughton forces, but the assassination of their general certainly wouldn't hurt.
hmm?
So, just out of character, they're saying that the general is going to be part of the forces that are attacking this village right now, and that we do like a stealth to kill the general then, instead of just moving them away.
Well, I don't know if all of you can make this stealthy attempt, but one person,
Okay.
perhaps.
I'm also going to raise up a suggestion. This is not in character. This is out of character plotting. We could also say that we're going to help, go into the battle, and then fucking ditch.
Oh yeah.
We don't
yeah.
have to follow through. I can cast Fireball and some other really flashy spells, and then we can just fucking book it.
Yeah.
Do you think you can survive an open battlefield out?
I mean, Misty Step, teleportation to the Dimension Door, get the fuck out.
Okay, you can survive it.
I look at the
Yeah.
general. I'm like, is payment before or after half and half?
Can Zumosu survive this? That's the problem.
Judging,
I'd have to fly on pony.
judging by your flight risk,
I prefer before. But if you want to
Persuasion
make it
check.
half and half, this we can figure it out.
Brazier kind of pushes ahead and says, "It's standard practice for half and half. You must know this, surely. It's the most simple of business transactions." And he's gonna offer his own persuasion check on your behalf.
Well,
man.
shit.
Besides,
The
this
merchant
is
got
one
merchant.
of this is one of the best assassins that you have ever met. I only hire the best for the Merchants Consortium's protection, and I think that they could make a pretty penny. Save a pretty penny for you and your paltry force. Listen here. Fine. I wasn't lying about what we could pay. I will give you half of 15,000 gold pieces now. The rest, should you survive and return to me after the battle. With, of course, proof of their demise.
I turn my head just slightly, just so I can turn back to the group and look at everyone real quick with darting eyes, and I bite my finger and I'm like, "Arr!" and I turn back with a straight face.
Hey, if you want to be hedonistic, that's you.
Ugh.
We'll support you no matter what, honey bun. You know that.
Don't enable it.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna go over and whisper to Mal. The faster that, if you did take out the general, the war might end faster.
Don't know which faction is the problem.
I'm gonna kind of do a deep sigh and whisper again. Sometimes just ending it quickly is the most humble and safest thing to do.
True. Fine, pay me.
Very well. He opens up a small box filled with coin that he pulls out of a extra-dimensional space. He has his own bag of holding. Pops it up and quickly counts out in platinum pieces 750 platinum. So 7,500.
Okay. Do you toss it into your extra dimensional space? Because
I-
we're going to do a flex off?
I unfold my pocket. And I just dump it in, staring at him, and then I fold it.
Is that a death tyrant?
No, the head's not in there. Remember, I
Oh,
left it?
you left it there? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that you kept it as a trophy.
No,
Zumosu kept a bone.
I have the bone, but I'm not showing that off.
Bone?
Space bone.
Yeah, that would have been a flex.
Yeah, I imagine Zumosu being kind of like a tick spoon.
Right. He gives you that, and then he tells you some info on the enemy general. The enemy general is Lorrainen Sarmanor, which is a mouthful.
Can you put that in chat?
I'm
Or in
typing
the-
it. There. It's in the 20.
I almost spelled it right.
He is an
I didn't use a
elf,
Y.
and he is most likely with the Connaughton Knights, from at least our initial scries. If the rest of you wish to help, we're probably going to have the most trouble taking down their treants.
You have no
Treants?
other details on this guy? Height, weight, what he wears?
Is he hot?
Yeah, is he hot? Is he eye color? Come on.
He's probably
Is he blonde?
he's probably the most important looking one in the contingent. Actually, and he takes out a crystal ball of his, begins to scry. He shows you the face of Lorrainen. He seems to have like this set of horns coming out of his head. He's not a tiefling. He seems to be some sort of faun. And he has like hair formed out of leaves, and his
Oh,
skin
it's like
is like
the
tinged green.
what's the guy from Lord of the Rings? The one that everyone makes fun of because he's so posh.
The
Every
rings?
elf?
Oh, from The
I
Hobbit?
guess yeah, from The Hobbit.
The unorthodox display of hubris, but
Yes, with giant caterpillar eyebrows and a huge mantle of like elk horns.
yeah. I forget what his name is too, because that was...
We know who we're
Radigan?
talking about.
No. From...
No.
He's the guy that, I'll get to
I'll
it
find
after.
a meme and I'll place it in.
You can find a
Okay,
meme.
yeah.
Either way, he shows you Lorrainen's, so you have the target. He zooms out to show you that he's, like, up on the hill. You can see, like, the fortress near you guys as well. Just on the other side of the ridge, from what it seems.
Oh, it's Franduel.
Yes, that's the name. And, I guess we have a deal.
That is
And
how this works.
we're going to have to figure out how this works next time, because regardless of whether you guys want to actually fully participate or not is up to you guys, but I would like you guys to participate as players, because I don't know how this battle's going to turn out. And I want to try out mass combat.
Oh no, we're playing in the RTS.
I hate it. Oh no.
So yeah, you guys are in the south. Oops, I'm on the wrong. Yeah, you guys are in the south there, with the Aloran contingent ready to ambush the Connaughton forces, just below the fortress of Kirad al-Rajah, with the Nudonians trapped within. And we will get to that next time. Thank you everyone that came out to watch. I do have an announcement that Mao, Alley, and I are moving, so we're probably going to have to skip the next few sessions.
At least 2, right?
At least 2. Let me look at the...
Possibly 3, because we move on a Saturday, so we might not have internet and things set up until.
Yeah, so the next 2 Dorkvision Sunday streams are for sure canceled, so we might see you again on the 2nd. If not, we will then see you on the 9th. So keep an eye out for that. I'm sorry that I can't keep this up because
9?
we're moving. We gotta get stuff done.
Gotta go.
But
TFO!
if you want more Dorkvision stuff, you can always find me on... I know I don't really mention it often. I should, but I have a Patreon /Noble Crumpet, so you can find my stuff there, and you can find a lot of the stats for the Dorkvision monsters, because I now have a living document up there with everything that's ever been homebrewed specifically for this game,
And your maps?
as well as my maps for this game are also up there. And for this upcoming battle, a lot of these NPC soldiers, because I needed some not quite mid-level NPCs, so I personally statted all these guys and made them unique
Fun.
to their respective kingdoms or democracies, whatever. So yeah, check that out. You can also find my books on DriveThruRPG, and 2 of my books on the DM's Guild, Noble Crumpet City Generator, and my Book of Secrets. So check those out as well if you're missing the Dorkvision stream. But we will see you in 2 weeks. We'll have one more Eternal Undermountain stream this week, So you can also check that out. But after that, those ones will also be on hiatus. So we'll see you a few weeks.
Soon.
Try
But
to
not that soon.
try to keep your spirits up and keep adventuring.
And get vaccinated if you can.
Get vaccinated.
Yeah.
We just got our first shots.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
I can sign up in a week, and I'm super stoked about it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Let's beat this thing, and we can beat some more things later on. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.